a website called All About the Tea.
He told All About the Tea that during the fight,
Hey, Teacups, it's your girl, Monica. Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. Joining me tonight are Teacup affiliates, Schoolboy. Hey, Schoolboy.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing today? Y'all blessed?
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, it was a hectic day, but you know what? Got it done. Got to do what you got to do.
You know how it be on Monday.
Got to do what you got to do. I mean, I was literally running around in the car doing this, still doing my taxes.
Damn. Oh, you better get that done for the 15th. You been fooling along with the government. That's some IRS people. That's who you don't play with. Marcel, that's who you don't play with. Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, girl, I know. Yes, I was just trying to get that done, and it just seemed like a lot of things today. Also joining us this evening is the Bishop. Hey, Bishop.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Black Order. I like the hat.
Mm-hmm. I like that hat. We need that now more than ever, too. Oh, my goodness. Crazy. Also joining us this evening is Plez. Hey, Plez.
Hey, y'all. How are you?
Hey, coming through with that red.
Thank you. Yes,
yes.
And Schoolboy got that purple on.
Yeah, royalty.
Very royal. Very royal.
Monica, I don't want to encourage procrastination. You know, you need to get it done. But for those who don't do their taxes the way I do, tax day this year is May 17th. It's not April 15th. They pushed it back because of COVID. So
Right. That too. But it's just a lot of stuff. And when the accountant lady starts talking, I'm like, I just nod my head. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Just give me the final number. Let me sign it and get the hell out of here. How much I gotta pay? Just.
Well, you have to do that like that lady. Oh, she's trying to get paid.
No, but it's a lot, and it's every she's adding on a form and this and that. And we could do this, and I found this. I don't even know what she's talking about. To be honest with you, I really don't. I need Buffy in there with me to explain everything because I'm just.
At least you got Buffy shoes. She explained to you what's going on.
Yeah, that's true. All right, y'all. First and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups. On the agenda tonight is LaToya Ali. And y'all know her as the newest member of ROA, right? Real Housewives of Atlanta. Her and her husband are feuding, and her new lover is supposedly a male escort. And one of his clients is Jeffree Star. And their receipts. We got some receipts.
So they just escorting, or they escorting in?
Child. Escorting in. Yeah, he's getting flued out and everything.
Oh, I need to get. Never mind. No, God didn't say that. Sit on down. Let me sit on down. That ain't my ministry.
So this is the ex-husband on the left, Adam Ali, and that's LaToya on the right. He's also a YouTuber, and they have a channel together that they used to do YouTube videos. She's Trinidadian and Canadian, and so is he. They're both Trinidadian and Canadian. And now this is her new lover, Von Ray. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. His name's Von. He looked kind of sugary to me. I don't know.
I heard he was sugary. That was the word on the curb, but go ahead, sir.
I mean, maybe she likes them sugary. I mean, everyone has a type, right?
She's sugary too.
Right. So it makes sense.
Yeah. I told you Atlanta's the home of the bisexuals. I'm just saying.
That's true. And in 2021 and 2020, all kinds of stuff is happening. I mean, we're seeing triples and all kinds of different kind of, what do you call those people that are involved in the relationships. It's 3 people. Not the I know trouble is one
It's
name.
polyamorous.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, where they have more than one lover and wife and husband, and everybody's in love and having sex in the house together, and the kids running around. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I was gonna go there, but you know, that wasn't my ministry either. I had to
Did you
pull on
try
back.
it?
No, because then I thought about it. I was like, hell, I don't even like dealing with one of y'all. The hell, I need 2 of y'all. No. Nope. It's enough in lesbian relationships as it is. It ain't that deep. Then I saw Sister Wives, and look at Cody. He out there. Ooh, it's too deep.
He can't stand them. He hate them. He hate them, all of them. Only one he won is Robin. Oh, goodness gracious. Nasha Givens, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you. We love you as well. So Adam Ali, he's a pretty good looking guy, in my opinion. In my opinion, he looked better than the other one. What y'all think? Comment in the chat. I don't really like the curly hair, but he's a good, I like the beard. It's the beard for me. I do. And he almost looked like like he does kung fu with that thing wrapped around his head.
You so messy.
He do.
Monica, I can't. You. That's the sweatband. So when you work out the curls, you gotta hold the curls back. You know.
Okay. See, I didn't know. I thought he was ready to go to war. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And he literally is at war with LaToya. He's not playing with her at all. He's on her neck. So Adam Ali, like I said, is the soon-to-be ex-husband of LaToya Ali, who, and I said she's appearing on this season of Roa and causing all kinds of drama and problems and sleeping with prophets and blocking people's blessings and all kinds of stuff. Show is
A prophet for a prophet.
show is a hot mess. Okay. They've been dragging each other all over social media with accusations of cheating. He claims she cheated multiple times, and LaToya admitted to it. She didn't even deny it. She's like, yeah, I did it. She claims he raped her. Well, she's alluding to it. She's alluding to him raping her, and she claims he physically abused her and choked her out, which he denies. And during an exclusive interview recently with Tasha K, shout out to Tasha K, Adam alluded to LaToya's new boo, Vaughn, being sugary, gay. And now he's claiming that Vaughn is a male escort and sleeping or messing with a makeup guru, Jeffree Star. According to Adam, that's a client. And he dropped receipts. Like I said, I have copies of the receipts. So Adam and LaToya have 3 kids together. They're currently separated and filed for divorce. LaToya responded. She got real mad after Adam went on Tasha K. And I don't know if you haven't watched it, I urge you to check it out. I'll drop a link below. Have y'all seen it on the panel?
Yeah.
Schoolboy.
Oh, I thoroughly watched it and I enjoyed it. I watched that, and then I watched his live when he was on live talking about the heifer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But he didn't say nothing that bad to me, did he?
No,
No,
he didn't.
they
He just spoke his truth. I don't know what she upset about. I mean,
because they're both clout chasing heifers. They look like sister and brother, if you want to ask me.
They do look like Ken. They look like Ken for real. They do.
I thought that's what that
Gardner,
meant. When you just like a real soulmate with somebody, you supposed to, you kind of like start to look like each other. That's what they say.
Yeah. I know my parents.
I ain't never been that deep in love, so I don't know. I ain't been that deep.
That's true. Everybody say me and my husband look alike. Melissa Gardner, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, my queens and kings, sending you love from North Carolina. Spill that tea, you class act. Thank you. So sweet. The tea cups are just showing so much love. Let me see. We got a packed house too. So yeah, he went on Tasha K. He did an interview and she didn't like it and got real pissed and retaliated in her own 2-hour sit down on her channel. And like I said, the video was 2 hours and it was a bunch of pre-written questions where someone was off to the side asking her questions that she wrote. Okay. So I'm just going to give you all the cliff notes. Okay. In her 2-hour video, I'm not going to play it here, but I will play some snippets. But let me give you the cliff notes first. She didn't appreciate Adam, alluding to Vaughn being gay, and said Adam called Vaughn a derogatory word they use in Trinidad to refer to gay men, and she didn't like that. And she said Vaughn has gay friends, and so what? Who cares if he's bi or not? It don't matter to her. Like, what is the big deal, right? But I mean, she is, right? So it doesn't really matter to her, like Bishop said. She also said she went on a cruise and she cheated. And when she got home, Adam beat her ass. Someone snitched. So by the time, before she even got home, he knew about her cheating on the cruise. I don't mean to laugh. That's not funny. It is not funny. But in my mind, I picture, she's coming through the door all happy off her cruise, and he just snatches her ass up. Oh, child. Let me just stop right there. It's me. Please don't come for me. That's just my opinion. How my mind just be going in a million places. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts?
Well, let me put my wine down because that had took me back, and my hair is already slicked back in a ponytail. I thought it was gonna take what little bit of edges I had. Hell, I probably got more edges still than Tamar. But why are we so see? I saw this part in the interview. This little clip. When it was floating around the internet. Man, first of all, how you gonna have a PR lady reading all the questions off to you? And if this man did this to you, why you ain't filed no police report when this shit happened? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. Now, after he done aired you out, about your pay and, how much of a hoe you are, now you have an issue with him. And we're not talking about a garden tool. Now you want to say, he was out here being abusive. Man, you so thirsty. I understand you chasing a storyline for next season, which we need to go ahead and cancel the show. Everybody need to get fired. Just pink slips for everybody. But you're trying to use this as a storyline, and then this man, I heard he was sugary sweet. That's what they said. Now, if she cool with him being bisexual, that's fine. But not every woman want a bisexual man. They just feel like sometimes that's competition with the other, with other men.
Mm-hmm.
If you like one more than you like the other, sometimes some bisexual people like one more than they like the other. They just say that they're bisexual because it's more passable in the heterosexual world. But what do I know? I'm just in the community floating around. But you know what? Monica, if they come on out there, he out there doing a little extra for Jeffree, wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, Jeffree pays good. Okay, I mean,
I would go over there. Shoot, I would go over there for a couple
he's paying
bags.
$20K for a lace front. He's paying $20K for a lace front that other people are paying $2,000 for. So listen, Jeffree pays good. Times are hard. We're in a pandemic. You got to make your coin. Bishop, I stopped right there. There's a lot more to this report, but what are your thoughts on him snatching her up after she got home and was cheating? I want to know who snitched. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell if that's I can't say someone's story ain't true or not, but just knowing her character from the show and then watching a little bit of her YouTube, I don't believe her. I think she want to say something to smear his name even worse because she know we live in a time where women are their stories are starting to be heard and being now believed. Now she wants to jump on that bandwagon, which is dangerous because there are women with true stories who husbands do beat them and do abuse them. So for her trying to jump on that bandwagon because she know that women will latch onto it because they're trying to be heard is to me nasty and disgusting. And she comes off as a nasty and disgusting clout chasing whore.
Ooh.
Attention whore and a bedroom pass around. And and you can be sexually liberated. That's your business. But my thing is this: like, why do everybody need to know what you do? Like, whose business is that? Like, keep that to yourself. What happened to decorum? What happened to class? Like Kim Phil said, bring back the class. You know what I mean? So I'm just there's nothing classy about her. It's just I can't stand her personality. Like I understand Kenya used it for strategy purposes, but why her Kenya? Could have chose somebody else. I can't stand LaToya.
There's something about her spirit that ain't right with me. You know, them puffy cheeks, and as soon as she opens her mouth, I'm like, ooh, I cringe. Plaz, what are your thoughts?
You know, we weren't there, so I'm never going to discount a woman's testimony of abuse if it happened. Lots of people go through abusive relationships and never tell, never get the police involved. Both her and Adam are obsessed with image. So it's not unlikely to me that something would happen and she wouldn't call the police, because it would be all kinds of drama with them having their YouTube following that they've grown to, cultivate. I just want her to get better friends. I don't know, LaToya, if you watch this show, I've said it numerous times, I'll say it again. Do not share rooms with friends. In fact, if you're going on a cruise, have your room on a whole nother deck. Be like, what deck y'all gonna be on? Okay, let me book my ticket. Oh, y'all gonna be on 9. Let me book mine down on 6 or 5. When you're going out here to do dirt, because Toya looks like she does a lot of dirt, and just in what we've seen with Bolo and the bachelorette party, and her flirting or whatever it is with Kenya, that's her personality. And lots of couples do that. I know lots of people who, when I go on my girls' trips, don't ask me no questions. When you go on your guys' trips, I'm not asking you any questions. It is what it is. That's just kind of the unwritten rule. But if it got back to him, that's something different. So she needs to work on the women that she hangs around, because that's just not a good look. But there's always one. That's why, I almost travel solo, or like I said, book my rooms early, because there's always somebody who doesn't understand that what happens in Vegas or Jamaica or Aruba or Greece or Cuba, wherever the hell you at, stays there. You don't come back. You don't rehash. Girl, remember that time? No, I don't remember that. I don't remember. Because they do that. They like to dry snitch. Like,
that's tacky.
Memories. Nah.
That's tacky. Adam did say also that LaToya can't keep friends. That everybody that was in her life, she has issues with, and eventually they fall apart. Even with the family, she's just that kind of person, that type of girl. Very, very cantankerous. That's the best way to describe her. She really is that kind of person. Let me see. LaToya is chasing clout. It's hard to believe anything she says. That's what Bishop said. Yeah. The spirit of Delilah. Yeah, listen, Drew wasn't lying. Definitely the spirit of Delilah. I just wish Drew had just explained to her what that meant, because I'm pretty sure she didn't know.
Yeah, and the best way to explain it is the song Carrie Hilson wrote, "You're taking all my energy." She's an energy cipher. She's a what they call them, demon lovers, where they cipher all your energy.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Yeah. But
do you need sage for that? Do you need sage for that? When they sucking that much energy, Jesus.
Yeah. It's just people like that, though. I mean, I just can't be around them. I just can't, because they make you uncomfortable. Honestly, just their energy. As soon as they enter the room, it's just fake and phony, and you feel it. And it's like, okay, girl, why are you here? Let me go. Let me exit room left. I just can't deal with it. People like her. So she went on the cruise. She cheated. He got home. He choked her out, beat her behind. Then she makes this claim where she alludes to him raping her. She said her third child was conceived after she came home drunk one night. And apparently she used to get drunk a lot and just, come home. She doesn't remember having sex with him. That's how drunk she was. She claims he bought her a pregnancy test and told her to take it, but she doesn't remember conceiving the baby. Yikes. I don't know if I believe her. I don't know. I don't know what to believe with her. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts on that?
That was just, I don't know. For his version versus her version on that was just real. because he said, you know, she came home pregnant from the cruise, and he didn't even know if that was his baby. According to the interview with Tasha K. So I'm confused. So were you pregnant before the cruise, or when you came home? Were you? I mean, because see, I don't know timelines and dates and all that, but that's a little. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, women don't sexual assault doesn't happen to them being married, but I don't know. I just don't know if I believe this girl, because this girl just, she just seemed like she lives in her own world, and it damn sure ain't Earth.
Yeah, I mean, credibility is shot, and all of this is coming out now just because he did an interview with Tasha K. She seems very controlling, that he's not allowed to say anything, he's not allowed to speak, and as soon as you say anything, she's gonna not just stab you, but 17 times. And make sure the knife is stuck inside of you. You know, one of those type of people. Bishop, what are your thoughts?
It's interesting that she tells that story after he tells the story of that incident of that child might not be his.
Right.
But what I get from her is, I do believe she was raped, but she's like one of these people like to conflate the person, saying that this person did it because they ain't feeling that person, so they want to put that story on that person. But I do believe she was sexually assaulted, but I don't think it's by her husband, in my opinion. But again, like what Player said, we're not there. But I do believe the way she comes off very robotic and very calculated, and she has like almost a sociopath type of personality, where it's very weird, like something happened to you in your formative years where it messed you up, and it comes off like that. And it's like, I don't know what trauma you've been through, but something got a hold of you, and it's not pretty.
Yeah. Plaz, what are your thoughts on her accusation?
I mean, that's a strong accusation. And just the story that you recounted, you know, that would be a hard sell. That's a hard one to prove or even call the R word, particularly because they're married. You know, married people come home drunk all the time. And so if in your marriage you all like, or in your relationship you like drunk sex, if you can't even remember, then that means you don't know if you told him to stop or no, or you know, it's a bit different when it's a stranger and you're drunk, and the question of consent may be there because you've never done it with that person before. So you would want them to be aware and want them to positively give consent. But, you know, we joke all the time, and probably maybe we shouldn't joke, but a lot of people, you know, Henny D is a thing when it's a man. Lots of women like to brag that, you know, when they man come home from the club full of Henny, he already knows what it's going to be. So, who's to say that Adam didn't think the same thing? But at this point, they should have done a paternity test with the child. That shouldn't even be a question anymore, as far as the child and him saying if it's his or not. Like, you know, but it's definitely a lot of blurred lines, which is why I personally don't like to drink to the point where you can't remember, because then it's really hard, you know, for even if what you're saying is true, it's just hard to know. And how would he have known?
Right.
You know, so
how can you, if you're drunk, how do you remember what happened? Bottom line. I mean, how do you recall all those events? Girl, make it make sense. Unwind and dine with the Thompsons. I like your name. I mean, Tasha K just said on Up and Adam's channel that LaToya texted Adam saying if Tasha took down her video, like the interview, she'll recant the rape allegation. Well, there you go. That says a lot. That says a whole lot. Thanks for that, T. It says a whole lot. I'm going to add my girl Marcella to the chat. Hey, Marcella.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Let me get my wig done, honey.
You
You
look
looking all
good.
good and stuff.
Look, looking like a whole meal.
Look at
Yes,
you.
not a snack,
Tryna-
honey, not a snack.
A whole meal and
Ooh,
dessert.
Marcella, just adjust the mic just a little, just a tad. It's super loud.
And
Oh
Monica,
my goodness.
who's this nut saying I hate women? What?
Just ignore him. I don't even know.
That's
I didn't even see
crazy.
it. Just ignore him.
Yeah. And I saw somebody saying that it doesn't matter because the child was born into marriage. That's not true. He can fully contest that paternity if he thinks that that's not his child.
Right.
In most states, you have a certain amount of time to do it. Like in Louisiana, they can do a paternity test in 1 year. It doesn't matter if you're married or not. And if their child is found not to be their husband's DNA in heir, then they're not an heir and they're not a product of the marriage. That wouldn't be fair. I mean, people would be out here cheating left and right if you could say, oh, well, which they did back in the day with the milkman, and the husband just thought it was his baby. So, it ain't like that anymore. You can contest a child born in your marriage.
I wonder what the laws are in Canada though, but I'm pretty sure they got a DNA. If she's a slut, I don't mean to say that, but he said she cheats all the time and she cheated all through the marriage and he was conflicted. Can you imagine as a man what it must feel like? You're walking around, you're at the park with your kids and it's a feeling in your gut. Like, damn, last night another man was up in my woman. I mean, that can't be a good feeling. That can't be a good feeling at all. He said he felt very conflicted throughout the marriage, hurt. It's hard to function and be happy in a marriage when your woman is constantly out there sleeping with other people and just, spreading it wide and low, getting drunk, going home with men. It's just a mess. It really, really is. Girl, how you doing tonight, Marcella?
I'm doing excellent.
Oh.
I'm doing very good. Today, it's Kyle's birthday. So this morning I woke up a ball of tears.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I saw the post and stuff. It's very, very, I can't believe it's been it's not been a year. November will make a year, but moments like this
it's his birthday.
Hard.
But you know what? If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know you.
I know. He brought us together.
Yes. Family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace, Kyle. For those that don't know, Kyle was a blogger. He passed away. His social media name or his brand name was The Black Socialites. And there's a memorial on this channel. Y'all can check it out at another time. It's just very sad. All right. So LaToya also claims that Adam was the one that unprivatized her colorist video. Y'all remember that we played of her making fun of a dark-skinned friend with big lips and that kind of stuff? Yeah, to make her look bad. But honey, listen, he didn't make the video. He didn't make the video. So she also claims that he said, you ain't shit without me. I'm paraphrasing. You ain't shit without me. I made you. And that's why she claims he got her pregnant secretly, like sneakily got her pregnant. I don't know. I really don't. Okay, so I'm not going to play her 2-hour video, but I'm going to play snippets of it and I'll share my screen so we can watch together. Just this right here.
I have a question. Did he secretly get her pregnant 3 times?
I mean, somebody was nutting in somebody. I mean, my God. Wasn't nobody pulling out.
And if she didn't want a baby, she should have protected herself.
Thank you.
Bottom line. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. So I think that's the one. Okay. Can we see that? We can see that?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see her.
All right.
Yeah, we can see her.
Here.
Unfortunately.
He ever put his hands on her. Do we have to talk about that? So I went on a boat cruise and I cheated on Adam. I got physical with a male. We didn't have intercourse at all, but when I got back from the cruise, Adam found out about it. When I walked in the house, I saw him sitting on the couch, and he just looked like irate. He looked like he just looked crazy. And it kind of scared me because I was like, what's going on here? Has he ever put his hands on me? You know, because I didn't think that he would know what I was doing on a cruise in the middle of the ocean. So I went upstairs and I went to bed because I was tired. And when I went to bed, he came in the room and he turned on the light and he grabbed my legs and pulled me, like drugged me off the bed. He picked me up, shoved me against the wall, and he started to like choke me. And the kids ran into the room. They started crying. You know, they were saying, "Daddy, take your hands off mommy. What are you doing? You're hurting mommy." And then he took my phone. He smashed it. And at this point, I was so scared. I was terrified. I literally thought I was going to die that day. I ran out the house, and, you know, because I didn't think that he would. I was going to like the neighbors' homes and trying to figure out, okay, I need to call somebody. And the first person I thought to call was my Auntie Jillian. Now, people would expect you to call the police, but I would never call the police on a Black man. And knowing our status in this country, we are green card holders, you can literally get deported. So I was thinking about his future and not thinking about myself, although I should have called the police because he did abuse me physically, mentally, and emotionally. I finally found somebody who was outside and I asked her to use her phone. I called my Auntie Jillian. I let her know what was going on. And then a few minutes later, I see Adam, and I was going to like the Zayn and Samia walking towards me, and he was telling me to come home, come back. The kids are screaming, "Mommy, mommy, come back. Daddy's sorry. He's sorry, come back," you know? And so I went back in because this is at the time, this was in 2018 when we first moved to Atlanta, you know? And I had nowhere to go. I had no family, no friends. So I went back inside. Adam and I had a conversation about what transpired on the boat cruise. I came clean about it. And we moved past that.
Was that the only time that you ever cheated on him?
No. I mean, in my mind, I didn't really look at Adam, Zayn, and Samia walking as a husband. Like, I just looked at him as my business partner, and we were forced into getting married, you know? That doesn't give me the right to go out there and, you know, talk to other men. But at the end of the day, I didn't feel like connected to him at all. I just felt like, as I said multiple times, I felt like we were just great business partners as opposed to love partners.
Was he ever abusive before that incident, emotionally or mentally?
Yes, he was emotionally and mentally, you know, abusive. I remember, you know, one time I wanted to call it quits as a husband, like, and he said, "You don't even own the rights to your trademark. I own you. I own LaToya forever. Like, you are not going to be successful on your own, you know?" And every time I would try to leave, he would always scare me into staying. You know, look what we've built together. We have these beautiful children. You know, our fans look up to us. And I feel like those things always kept me kept me in the marriage. You know, my kids and all of our supporters looking up to us, because we were like the top Black family vlogger, you know, and I didn't want to be just another statistic of a broken Black family. And he said, you don't even.
Where are they the top Black YouTube family? Where? I mean, I like the Prince family. They crazy as hell, but I do like the Prince family. Do y'all watch them? I like them. Yeah. They're young. I don't look up to them, but I do like them. But I never even heard about her and her channel and the family until Roa. Well, I mean, after watching that, plus, I don't know if you've seen it before. What are your thoughts again on the allegations? I mean, she's so matter of fact in the way she talks about it.
Still, you know, won't challenge her allegations. Like I said, I think both of them are attention whores. I think both of them are only doing this for more attention, more clout. It was one thing when they were together and working as one, and now that they're apart, they're going to try to tear each other down as the best that they can. My views on certain things that happen in a relationship are a little different than other people's views, but I won't put my views on other people, because I do happen to be the type of person where if I didn't make the complaint or, you know, blow it up at that point, I'm not going to do it later. I'm going to get my divorce and walk away and move on with my life. But everybody doesn't think like that. And if that's what she feels she needs to do, I personally think it should be handled differently. They have 3 children. However they were conceived, it's 3 children here. They have to deal with the aftermath of this crap. I do wish she would get some real PR people or something, because this could have easily been a Wendy Williams interview or something. Why is this random person asking you pre-agreed upon questions that you wrote allegedly off to the side? It's just so weird, like real weird, real low budget.
Yeah.
And if she wants to gain traction or have people on her side, there are ways to do that, but I don't think this is it, you know.
Mm-hmm. I actually caught her in a lie, because she said after he was beating on her, she ran out the house and went to a neighbor's house. Mm-hmm. Then she said, you know, and the first person I could think of calling was my Aunt Jillian. That's what she said. Then she's talking, and then she said, I finally found someone outside. And I said, can I use your phone? And I called my Aunt Jillian. Now, was you at the neighbor's house and you called your Aunt Jillian, or how did you end up outside again and found someone? Yeah. Bishop, what are your thoughts after watching her actually, you know, speak on her claims against Adam?
Very well put together. She used all the tropes, all the talking points that, you know, that we always talk about, you know, how most women in our community don't want to call the police on. She watched a play-by-play of
domestic violence.
Domestic violence, exactly, Marcella. Mm-hmm. And it's like it didn't come off authentic and real. It was like a story that she wrote and she been practicing in the mirror. Almost like, you know, she pulled a Dr. Wendy on us, you know, just practicing before she get in front of the camera. And it's like, ma'am, like if you're gonna tell us a real story, tell it in its all entirety. Now, I you know, most narcissistic people, what they do is they throw in a piece of truth, meaning that I'm gonna throw myself under the bus a little bit, but I'm gonna throw you in front of a Mack truck, so it can be much worse. And it's like, okay, I'm glad you told the party you cheated on him, but it's like you trying to make it much worse than what it is. It's like I don't know what to believe. Like I said, it might have been true. He might have did get physical with her. I'm not going to negate that and throw it out the window, because, like Player said, they're both potential. That's a clout chasing couple. So I don't know what to put together. Like it's like, what is going on, people? Like both of y'all get off the computer to stop.
Well, if you're gonna do this type of PSA or whatever, rebuttal, at least close your legs. Talking about cheating and you got your legs cocked up and open and stuff.
Advertisement.
That's what I was thinking, Marcella.
What the hell? Schoolboy, what are your thoughts after watching that?
Well, I just got caught up on the legs open. You know, after certain times of the day, they said it's only certain things that's open. You know, only thing but legs. Her and him both seem suspect to me. See, I don't get into these YouTube couples. I didn't even know who the hell they was before they got up on this show. I don't get into all that. Because, half the time, everybody fugazi and lying and being and fula line and all this other mess. And they sound like a broker version of Erica Mena and Safari Samuels. That's what they sound like. Both sets of couples are attention whores. You came from YouTube. Now you're trying to parlay that into reality TV. It just seems all suspect. Just the whole damn thing sounds suspect. Her, him with the curly hair, her over here with the her over here talking about I was, then I ran down the street and I did this and that. It's just like, ma'am, you and him, can you get your damn lives together? I don't know who lying, but you know what? Sure as I'm black, it's gonna come out. The truth shall set you free. So eventually all of this is going to come to the light. Just sit back and wait. Everybody keep drinking your tea, your wine, smoking your trees. It's going to come out. And then somebody going to have to lie again. Okay? Because once you tell one lie, you got to keep the same lie and you got to keep the same energy going to keep covering the other lies. So, like Bishop said, everybody, narcissism, sprinkle a little, like salt base, sprinkle a little in there, a little bit of truth. And then the rest of it is, lie. Then you got a little bit of truth, then a little bit of lie. I just think she's full of shit. But and she been full of shit the whole season. She's just trying to get another check. But ma'am, you don't have anything to negotiate on. You're gonna probably barely get $1,500 an episode next season. Good luck with that, ma'am.
Marcella, what are your thoughts after watching that?
Maybe they're advertising for a storyline. The second thing is, allegedly, in my opinion, maybe she has a sex addiction because she will jump on men or women. And she's sitting there, not a tear in her eye, not a hint of stress in her voice. You thought you were listening to a textbook domestic violence case, but she had her legs wide open, like, come and jump into the box. She has been ready. I don't think she's telling all the truth. Did he get upset? First of all, how did he find out that she slept with somebody on the boat? Not less that she was videotaping herself on the boat and the world saw what she did. But another thing is that we do know this woman that also has a possibility of being an alcoholic. And guess what? They remind me of Stevie J and Jocelyn. Stevie was the cheater. She is the cheater. Jocelyn was the fighter. Now the husband's being the fighter. They both gonna mess around for real, because they got green cards and get sent back to Canada. Because if the states don't want to deal with this, they gonna put both of them out. So she better be quiet about the domestic violence, making it up. What's she gonna say when the police come? Oh, it's just a storyline. Maybe she's trying to get more than that $1,000 an hour. $1,000 an episode. I don't believe her, because a woman describing what happened to her and that she had to go and run down the street no matter where she ran at, you can feel the adrenaline when she talks about it. This girl is on a script. She's selling us a storyline, and I just don't believe it. But them two both together, hey, they better stop playing for the social service come in and take them kids. On both of them going back and forth with each other like that, because the kid runs down the street and said, Daddy said, come back. He ain't going to do it no more. You're doing this in front of your children. So both of y'all burnt bad parents.
And why didn't a neighbor call the police when, you come knocking on my door crying? That's I might not even let you, depending on what the situation is. I may not let you in. Or if you come in, I got to lock the door real fast and we're going to call the police. I'm not going to entertain no foolishness and none of that. I'm not. Tina Marie, thank you so much for the super chat. There was some YouTube drama back in the day that LaToya slept with Spoken Reasons or Jerry Levin before her channel blew up. I'm not surprised. She's sleeping with everybody. I mean, it's not shocking. So Adam denies all the allegations and he made his own video on his channel. He did a whole rebuttal and it was only 30 minutes, but I'm not going to play it. I'll just give you the cliff notes. I'll run through it, maybe just play a few snippets of it. So he claims that she only makes $1,000 an episode. He said that Toya cheated more than once, which she admitted to. She said it, right? And he tried to forgive her, but it tore him up on the inside. It was hard for him to deal with that as a man all the time. I mean, I don't know what man would. Why didn't he leave her after the first time? Crazy. He said that she's no longer in charge of her image. He used to be in charge of that. He used to contain her. And that's why she's always drunk on Roa and doing the most for the cameras because he's not around. He said he also claims that Vaughn, her new boo, is a male escort, allegedly, according to Adam, and that Jeffree Star is one of his clients. That's what he said. Like, let me pull that photo up. That's Jeffree Star right there. And that's Vaughn in the back.
A whole demon.
That's a corpse.
Yeah, for real. From the pits of hell. Now, you know what? I mean, it may not be that far-fetched. I mean, Adam did drop receipts, but outside of the receipts, Vaughn looks like Jeffree's ex. Y'all remember him? His name was Andre Morehold.
The basketball player?
That was him. Andre Morehold. That was the ex that eventually stole all of his Louis Vuitton and then left him. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So what else did he say here? He also said that, and I quote, and I'm going to give you some quotes. Homie, long story short, you're a male escort. You'll do anything for clout. And I end quote. And I'm going to continue reading the quote. She bought her. Okay. So LaToya had went on to say that Vaughn bought them matching Rolexes as a couple. And here was Adam's response, and I quote, she bought her own self a Rollie. The only thing, honey, is you forgot to have the receipt sent to your house. It got sent over here. And in fact, you put it on credit. That's a damn shame. And then you attributed the Rollie, the chain or whatever to the dude to make him seem like your protector. He's a provider. You're going out sad. So he dropped these receipts on his channel. But before I drop the receipts, let me go ahead and play snippets of his interview. I'm going to share my screen so you can verbally hear him say a few of these things. I'm not going to play the whole thing here. All right. Share my screen.
Is one.
When you bring out these allegations of rape and abuse, like all that's out the window. And number two, this person doesn't even have respect for women. All right, two weeks ago, you had a whole scandal of bashing black women. Okay, so yes, we should protect women, but you don't even respect black women. All right, let me just say that you talk to her in this real world. Ain't nothing registering. So I got to come up here and be on this type of level, which is whatever. I'm going to do it. I'm here. So let me start off saying that she does this interview yesterday. And what was bizarre to me about this interview is you wrote these questions, you give it to your assistant to ask you these questions. And then when the assistant asks you certain questions, you're like, when you bring out these allegations of rape and abuse, like all that's out the window. And acting like, oh, should I really answer these questions? Like, what kind of narcissistic, like, why are you acting like these questions came out of thin air, like this person behind you made up these questions? You wrote these questions with the intent of causing damage here, and then you're acting oblivious. Like, should I really answer these questions? What? Is you okay? Acting like, oh, should I really answer these questions? Like, what kind of narcissistic, like, why are you acting like these questions came out of thin air, like this person?
Okay, so that was just a snippet of it. And like I said, it's a 30-minute video. To me, he comes off more sincere than she does. But again, I mean, there's really roll out the lie detector tests. You know, you don't know who's telling the truth, who's not. Let me pull up these receipts as well. Also, Alicia Joyous, thank you so much for the super chat. Schoolboy and Marcella may be onto something. They need to remember they have kids together. Hashtag selling your soul for clout that doesn't last long. Well, you know, it is what it is. Let me pull up these receipts that Adam dropped on his channel. Let me pull it up here. Okay, so I'll read it. Can y'all hear me pretty well?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, let me make sure my sound. Okay, let me go ahead and read this. Give me 1 second. Now my screen's blocked. Okay, there we go. I first met Vaughn on Facebook. We FaceTimed and talked on several occasions. He even called me to talk about his new and current fitness job in Atlanta. I was supposed to go and visit him in Atlanta on several occasions, but for one reason or another, plans never worked out. And I think the Most High now, long story short, I got many red flags as our friendship developed. Just weeks after us talking, he sent me a video of him pleasuring himself. As I was at my son's football practice, he insisted I go to my car to view the video. I later noticed him taking flights every other weekend to LA. As it turns out, he was flying to Jeffree Star's house. He even called me to discuss the costume he was thinking of wearing to Jeffree's Halloween party, which he attended. After taking screenshots of his Facebook stories and browsing on Jeffree's Instagram, I put it all together. He took several pics in Jeffree's house. I reached out to Vaughn after seeing a picture he posted with Jeffree to ask him why he take a picture with Jeffree like that. He said he was a client, which was very questionable. I'm assuming this is some girl that was dating him or something. I don't know. And then this is a direct message between Vaughn and someone else, or a text message. I guess that's the receipt backing up that statement. It's a picture of Vaughn and Jeffree Star that he sent that girl. And the girl's asking, why are you taking these pics with this? And Vaughn responds, huh? And the girl responds, this is the makeup guy, right? Who dresses like a woman. And Vaughn responds, he's my client. And the girl responds, I gotcha. He's trying to get abs. I don't mess with those types, but work is work, I guess. And then these are like the supporting photos of Vaughn taking photos in Jeffree's house. That's Jeffree's Rubicon Jeep. Mm-hmm. And then the floors match up the slate tile in Jeffree Star's big garage. Over there, that's Jeffree Star's Louis Vuitton purse. Mm-hmm. Private jet. Mm-hmm. Private jet. I guess he got flued out. So, Schoolboy, what are your thoughts?
Oh, damn. I wanted a Jeep Rubicon, but hell, I don't even want the Jeep no more. I like the Louis Vuitton bag because I like a good backpack, but I just don't know if I would want to get it from Jeffree Star. See, people have known to sell their soul to go over there to Jeffree because their bills be backed up. So, who is he personally training during this time during COVID? I'm curious. Most people I know personally training are not, they just got back to work. So, what they doing on the side? Are they really working on abs? Because Jeffree Star look like he need a burger. He look like a corpse. He's hungry. You need to feed him first before he building any kind of muscle. And then here's my thing. Ain't he supposed to be a prophet?
No, this is somebody else. This is somebody.
I'm like, okay, is somebody okay? I was like, who is he praying on? But this, I just, you know what? This keeps getting stranger and stranger. He gonna send him, Jack and people. Damn, y'all ain't got no coots nowadays. Y'all done took the whole word. This is just too nasty for me. I can't do it. Bishop, you might do a little bit better with this. Put some prayer on this or something, some oil, some blessed oil. We need something on this. This is bad, Monica. This sounds trashy as hell. This sounds love and hip hop trashy. This ain't even Bravo trashy. I mean, at least they going to jail for white collar crimes. This is terrible.
Bishop, what are your thoughts?
What's up with all these brothers going to date a demon? Like I know this money's hard, but I'm like, if you're at least gonna be gay for pay, at least be with somebody that's human. I mean, come on now, everybody, look at Jeffree Star. Like, really?
He's a corpse. Yeah, he's
really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! I'm like, is it that desperate? I mean, is Atlanta is this that slim pickings? You have to run to the arms of Jeffree Star. But okay, I guess. But if LaToya, I don't know what is her last name. Forever.
LaToya Forever. Yeah.
Yeah, LaToya Forever. I mean, if she likes it, who am I to say? You know what I mean? It's a scarf for a beard. It is what it is, y'all. And they like swapping. She finally found a man who's okay with swinging. Because she's already on the chandelier. She needs somebody to join her. You know what I mean? Right. So why not we swing together? So I'm like, hey, it is what it is.
Ann Houghton, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Plaz, what are your thoughts?
I think this is a clusterfuck. Excuse me, a cluster of crap. I'm so sorry. I did not mean that. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't believe either one of them. That clip you just showed us was the phoniest, fugazes. I mean, if you're gonna talk about rape, like, why are you so animated talking about something like that? If someone made those types of serious allegations against me, I wouldn't be on Instagram or wherever doing random videos talking about rape. What? It was just real fake and phony to me. I think if he doesn't love her, if she cheats so much, if he doesn't want to be with her, then why is he trying to go this deep into investigating the man that she's allegedly with now? Well, I wouldn't be you know how much time it takes to watch somebody's pictures and posts and Instagrams and look the square in the tile here matches up with this here,
right?
And this matches up with I'm not doing all of that for somebody I don't want. So I'm sorry. I do think he is a bit controlling. I think they both are image conscious, and they're just mad that this empire has crumbled.
Yeah.
That to me, that's really what it looks like. It looks like two people grasping for straws since for whatever reason they can't fake the funk together anymore. They refuse to let the other person make it by themselves. It's the whole thing with why she wasn't a full-time, peach holder or whatever on the show, because he blocked it. And I don't understand that energy. When you're done with someone, married or not, be done with them. Let them go. But holding on for dear life is only gonna kill you and her. And I don't mean like kill, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Both of y'all gonna be out of money in the end. So I honestly don't know if they are playing all of us. Because let's be real, Jeffree Star, he I mean, to me, he might be the one that's the escort, because I think he a lot of times lends himself to this stuff because he knows what people think of him, and he knows it'll just get more internet frenzy going whenever his name is attached. I think he's cool with saying, "Oh yeah, you can say you with me. We can take a couple pictures together." Vaughn probably paid for them pictures to bring his name up in the world, because honestly, that's internet currency. As sad as it is, people flock to that crap. I was done with one. I don't whatever. Like you said, Monica, that's the great thing I love about YouTube. I've been on YouTube as a watcher since 2006. Never heard of half of these people. It just wasn't the stuff that I followed. I like Black content creators, natural hair stuff, makeup stuff. I never knew, once Jeffree Star got super big, he came in my orbit. But, I don't have a husband and a bunch of kids, so I don't watch a lot of family shows. I didn't know who LaToya Forever and Adam were at all. They never, millions of followers or not, they never came across my feed, my page.
Yeah. I don't even think they have millions of followers. Well, maybe they do, but they were never on my radar. Asata, thank you so much for the super chat. Jeffree looked like Marilyn Manson. He does. The singer, Monica. Please look him up, Monica. You will like. No, they're twins. No, they definitely look alike for sure. For sure. I will say that. I don't think, Clez is so funny. Vaughn reached out to him. Jeffree is a predator, and this is what he does. He preys on thirsty wannabes like Vaughn that are willing to give it up, give a little ass up for a little coin. And they don't even charge him that much, They're just so happy to be in his presence and take photos and get a little Louis Vuitton, go out to, Ruth Chris for a steak, because a lot of them are homeless and hungry. So, he don't have to, I would say he's pimping these guys because he always picks up the most vulnerable in society. If you ask me, Jeffree Star, and all his men look alike. My problem with Adam Ali, like Ples said, matching up the tile and all, it sounds like he's suffering. And no disrespect to you, Adam, from little dick syndrome. He got little dick, can't find another woman. So he's sitting at home just all hours of the night, researching and doing this shit, watching video after video, going through his entire Instagram, going through every like, every follower, and then clicking on the followers. It's just too much. It's just too much. It really is. If he had a decent sized dick or a big dick, he wouldn't be home doing this shit.
And I was just going to say that.
He would be out with another woman, going on with his life. Crowned by Bria. Hey, boo. Hey, girl. Thanks for the super chat. I legit have not been able to remove my stank face since the image of Skeletor came across my screen. Boo, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So but that's what that is, this little dick energy?
I think so. You got time on your hands because nobody wants it. But I agree with Plaz. They both doing the most, too much toxicity. Yes. What are your thoughts, schoolboy? What are your thoughts?
Well, you took me out with the little dick energy. I don't have them problems because I can just go down to the local. Let me get out of my business. I can change my size, but everybody ain't able. Everybody ain't able. You just got to go with what God gave you. I'm trying to get with players. Like, what's wrong with these damn people? I didn't know who these people was. And look, when I break up with your ass, I break up. Okay, I break up with you, your mama, your family. Don't call me. Don't pick up the phone. Don't think we finna get back on the phone to Kiki. It's over.
And the dog, right? Schoolboy.
The dog, Gucci breaking up with your ass too. She don't know you. When you leave, you leave. Take your drawers with you right on out the door, okay? That's why we got 2 sets of towels over here. Some for the one, the hit and quit it, and then you got the good towels for the regular. You, ma'am, you and him. So did you get with him to clout chase on YouTube to get your platform where it was? And then when you got it, then, because it sounds like your family lets you drink the Kool-Aid as well. Because they go along with it because they think you trying to be the next Nene Leakes.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't gonna happen.
No hoe.
She really thought that too.
But you never gonna be Nene. Okay.
Never. Not even in
not ever. You ain't even gonna be Kenyan. I don't even like the heifer. You ain't even gonna be her. Okay? What you need to do, ma'am, is sit your ass down somewhere. Matter of fact, this ain't your brand. How about you go over there with them recycled heifers from Bad Girls Club that they just brought up out of the crypt, and you go over there on Zeus Network and get you a check, because this ain't for you. Okay? And then whoever's casting on Real Housewives of Atlanta, you need to be fired.
Sheena Hines says, I disagree with you, Monica. Adam only interested in the kids. No, it's not, because he wouldn't be on the internet all hours of the night and putting their mother on blast like this. Why did he even go do the Tasha K interview to begin with? Why? She didn't say anything about him. Nothing. She didn't say anything about him on the show. They didn't show him on the show. Out of the blue, he's doing this interview with Tasha K. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's the kids. I don't know what it is. I just think he he
claimed he didn't know who Tasha K was. Nigga, you lying. Excuse me. I'm sorry, Monica.
Please. Boys. Now he really
didn't know. He didn't know who she was. She got upset, but he didn't know who she was. Man, sir, stop lying. You full of shit.
Yeah. He is really giving me little dick energy. And all that pretty hair and stuff. Come on now. We already know. I already know.
I've been telling ninjas that for the longest.
Ladies, if he using more of your edge control than you are, you might want to run. I'm just saying.
I mean,
that hair a little bit too pretty for me. I'm sorry.
Ryan Henry tease.
I mean, if you pull down his pants, it's like a Ken doll. You might as well just hang it up. Because it makes you wonder now if you think that kid ain't his. So I'm like, okay, y'all going months without having sex. That's what it sounded like to me. Because when she said it, when she felt like, he told me take a pregnancy test. And I'm like, what? This sounds a little weird. Is y'all not having sex on a regular?
Right. Exactly. And the only time he can't have sex with her is when she's pissy drunk. They can't remember it.
She don't know if she's been penetrated or not. How you not?
But what man stays with a woman that keeps cheating on him?
The one who want money, who knows that she's a money machine. Because they probably came from Canada with a plan. And when she got over here, she started saying, listen, this guy got a bulge in his drawers. Let me try it out. And she's saying, oh my God, this is not a Canadian dick. And those ones over there are very small and fishy because, Canada's known for fish.
Oh, Lord.
And so she got over here. She started getting dick down and couldn't stop. And then she said, let me try some coochie. But guess what? Her husband sort of looked like he'll swing both ways because they both do that. They both do that. And maybe they might have did some threesomes or orgies to draw people in. And see, LaToya took the script a little bit too far. She started wanting to be with people that's popular. And then she goes to Vaughn, who Vaughn looked like, he is the bottom, just like Jeffree Star. Now, Jeffree Star got those lips pumped up, not for beauty, people. He will put your head to bed. And Vaughn started liking that, and LaToya wanted to get in on that, and so she can say, I never slept with a trans. I never slept with somebody like this. She is a clout chaser. Her husband, you are right, Monica. I looked at him while he was talking and shaking his hands. Hands was small. I needed a magnifying glass to see it and an imagination to feel it. No, she done got to United States. And now she is getting some ding dong, not ding-a-ling no more. And if he was thinking about the damn kids, he wouldn't be doing this to the girl. My question is, where are the kids?
Right.
Both of them are out of control. Do LaToya have these children? Do he have the children? He just mad because she done went on and she's swinging from the Liberty Bell.
Marcella, you said the imagination to feel it.
A magnifying glass to see it and imagination to feel it.
Lord have mercy.
But I want to know what happened to her and Candy's friendship, because Candy was the one bringing her on the show.
Candy don't know her. Candy don't know her. The producers recruited her from YouTube. She applied, she sent in her sizzle reel. She applied like Wendy did. And then the way to bring her on is say Candy and her. Candy don't know that woman from a whole
because Candy is
from
positive.
Sex
no,
dungeon?
I don't think so. Candy probably said she talked too much. I can't mess
too
with
much.
her.
You can't fool la la when they talk too much. You need to want to
Candy's type of friend. I mean, look at her. I mean, she's not Candy's type of friend. The two of them.
I ain't say friend.
I mean, not even people that. Well, you think she was one of her girls?
No, Candy likes the ones. Candy likes the one that she can bring and break them into something new. This girl seemed like she has been Dick Almighty tongue everlasting.
Ooh, Kobe Code, thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all mad Ryan and Adam have more hair than you. Oh Lord, we got the kindergartners in the chat too.
Yeah, Kobe.
Excuse me, my edges is good. I got hair. You need to do
the $2 kindergartners.
Exactly, schoolboy. That's why you say, yeah, that's it. Because anybody who watches this show knows we all got hair.
Yes.
Monica got it in her avatar. Even.
Hello.
It's hair all up in the avatar. You hate that.
I'll say this. They might got more hair than me on my head, but I got more Johnson in my pants.
Oh,
I don't want to hear nothing about all that.
The bishop sitting in here.
Yeah, you got the bishop. The bishop is talking.
That scared me. I was like, you got more hair. Oh, okay.
Well, do I need to go pull King Kong out the closet, or do we need to go there? Because we can have a contest. We can go there.
Oh, goodness gracious. Channel members,
don't
I just
embarrass
dropped the link
schoolboy.
to the
Bishop got a bolo.
To the backstage on the community tab. Let me acknowledge some super chats before we move on in tonight's broadcast. Jeffree Star really is from the dead. See, he's the crypt keeper.
The devil.
Ooh.
Girl, did you see him on Drag Race? He couldn't even make it look real life on Drag Race. It was scary. I was like, oh, RuPaul, get that.
Y'all seen him without makeup?
Please, no.
He looks like atrocious.
Don't like a threesome went wrong with them 3 people on the screen?
Let me see.
Look at Adam with the belly. Adam got a belly. LaToya got a nice body, and Vaughn got a nice body.
Someone in the chat said Adam is African. He's Trinidadian and Canadian. Yeah, he's Trinidadian and Canadian. He's from the same place LaToya's from. Okay, let me acknowledge some super chats. Manifest Our Destiny. Thank you so much for this super chat. This whole story is bizarre. There seems to be a lot of people looking to be on YouTube horror show. Well, I mean, Vaughn and LaToya created their own YouTube channel. What does that tell you?
She moving on.
Well, she's moving on and she's doing that to spite. Maybe that's what set Adam off. And maybe that's why he went to Tasha K. Because now you playing with our money. I mean, I know their channel is dead. They no longer have that family channel, but they could have still done stuff. For instance, Neek and King. I don't know if y'all watch Neek and King, but they were a couple and they broke up and went through the whole YouTube thing and took some time off. And now they're doing, family things with their son, but they're not together. You can do it like that. But I guess she wasn't interested in that. And she went and started this channel with Vaughn, who seems like a real clout chaser, if you ask me. He just
look how he looking down. Look how he looking down and shit. Look like
There's a video after the reunion that Toya made where she's talking about Drew's manager coming to her dressing room, and they're in the car together, and he's on the passenger side, and oh my goodness, Fruity Pebbles is all I can say.
Do you have this video?
I'm gonna pull it up. Astata, thank you so much for the super chat. Monica, do you watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? I saw the new trailer today. Yes, I do, and we'll be covering it on this channel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is your orange jumpsuit?
Well, I mean, Erica has nothing else to talk about besides her legal trouble now. So, getting all nasty. She need her ass beat, Erica. She know who to bring that real aggressive, cell block D-talk to child. I wish she would. Ooh.
I was happy Sutton got a diamond. I was happy Sutton got a diamond.
She deserves it.
She
I like
deserves
her.
it. And and they clicked up over there, her and Garcelle, so it's on like butter
deserves it.
popcorn.
She's classy. She comes with the classy shade, and
Yeah.
Erica with a trashy self. F you and F bomb, girl. You know who to bring that to. You
Yeah.
really do.
Because
You
she's
really
from
do.
the rural areas of the South that comes from the trailer parks.
She's from
She's
Jersey
from the
too.
trailer park.
Ain't she from
Yeah.
New Jersey too? She was born in Georgia but raised in Jersey, and she was in a strip club and off the freeway.
Yeah.
Whatever Garden State Parkway y'all got over there, that's where she was living there.
That's the best way of putting it, off the freeway, broads.
But guess what? Her husband playing like he got amnesia and dementia, so she could do all that time. He ain't that stupid.
I love it.
But her family is from Trinidad, so she's of Trinidadian descent. Hence her accent, right? Yeah, she's from Atlanta. Well, we'll move to Atlanta for this. Leave Jersey out of this. Jersey don't play.
Erica gonna be in
Adam
jail
is
saying
African.
pat the puss, pat
He's
the puss.
Trinidadian, y'all. Don't you hear the accent and the Trinidadian
Yes.
word he was saying in the interview? He literally said a Trinidadian word that it's a gay derogatory slur, and he has an accent. You can just hear it. Let me see here before we add folks on, because the backstage is getting full.
Yeah.
Ronell, thank you so much for the super chat. Not the crypt keeper, Monica. I'm hollering.
Oh, Tales from the Crypt, that thing when it used to come up on the beginning of the show.
Yeah, just scary. Sosa Key, thank you so much for the super chat. As a Trini, I have a message. The Trini delegation is willing to trade Nene and Greg Leaks for them fools. Hell, we'll take Miss Wanda.
No, you can keep LaToya and her husband. We don't want them.
No, we need Wanda for the ratchet. We need her on. Carlos needs to keep her on the show.
Shout out to Miss Wanda. You know she watching.
Hey, Miss Wanda.
Hey, Miss Wanda.
Miss Wanda, I'm coming to the casino.
That was just going to say, Marcella, go on, get back on that machine and stop hogging the machines, Miss Wanda.
See, I don't know. I think I like that pledge.
Miss Wanda, the type of person put $20 in 3 different machines. Don't play that one. I'm playing that. Don't play that one. I'm playing that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I used to want to fight old people like that when I was at the casino. I'm like, you off the damn machine. Damn machine up.
You can't play all the machines. They literally be sitting in the middle, hitting each other.
Oh Lord, I'm not gonna argue with y'all. Please just get over yourselves. Please. Cheryl Cooper. I don't know. You know how people are. Just like with spelling mistakes. Now it's spelled "your" with the apostrophe. You know how people are. It's like,
yeah, they need love.
It's like,
YouTube. We don't care about all that. Sit down.
Lord have mercy. Cheryl Cooper, thank you for the super sticker. Von Kassav is making her go crazy. Oh, that's his name, Kassav? His last name? Okay. Oh, interesting.
Sound like a porn star.
So the last name he has on Instagram, where did that come from? Is that his porn name or something? I mean, that's a different name. Christian Walls, thank you so much for the super chat. Jeffree Star is Satan's easy bottom button, the demon. Ooh. Candace Cornwell, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Monica, I used to talk to Devin in high school. Toya using him, honey. Laugh out loud. This is terrible. I still got our pics. Oh, okay. All right.
Ooh, does she want to join the call?
Oh, Lord, please don't DM me. Y'all stop. Don't DM me. Hi, Vibe. Thank you for the super chat. The sad part is these two fools are parents. Crowned by Bria. Thank you for the super chat. I legit never heard of this woman before. Roa, man, top wear, top clown. Yeah, me too. Never heard of her. Ronell Nelson, thank you so much for the super chat. If she wanted to cheat, if I was Adam, I would have released her like 1,000 doves, like Max said on Living Single in that poem.
I just watched that episode the other night.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, I don't care where he's from. Okay, y'all got it. He African, he Canadian, whatever y'all want to. It doesn't matter. Thank you. Appreciate you. Do you feel better? Y'all feel better now? Goodness gracious. I'm getting DMs. No, he's not Trinidadian. He's Canadian. Da-da-da. Okay. All right. Y'all got it. You got it. You're absolutely right. Thank you. I appreciate the correction. Selena T, thank you so much for the super chat. So he can scare you to stay for business, but he didn't scare you enough to not cheat. Oh, okay. Right. If he was beating you up and all that stuff, and you just kept doing it, something is just not right. Maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know. I don't know if she's telling the truth. Her story's not adding up. His story all the dots don't necessarily connect.
And then there's Vaughn.
I don't know.
I smell storyline.
I don't know.
Yeah. I do too. I said that, Miss Marcella, right onto it. I said this smell like a storyline for season, 14, whatever. They need to just let it go. Hell.
Oh, so Devon is Vaughn. Is that what it is? Because I'm like, who is Devon? Were y'all wondering that too?
No, I figured he shortened it up. Okay, dudes always want to shorten up their name when they get a little famous,
Candace, DM me, my love. You said you went to high school with him. DM me. Candace Cornwell, thank you again for another super chat. This is crazy. Devin went to church with me and my high school prom. Yeah, please DM me.
Is that in Atlanta?
We double dated. Laugh out loud. Lord, I'm going to keep my mouth zipped. No.
No,
not over here. No. You don't come over here and do that and then say you're going to keep your mouth zipped. Get in the DM.
No, ma'am. Please send me a DM.
Call in, honey. Call in.
Next caller.
Please do. Please do. Please do. Dr. J19 Funny Girl, thank you so much for the super chat. Damn, Bishop, I clutched my pearls. Oh, Bishop, you're going to have these women going crazy now.
Don't come in my DMs. I'm not for sale.
If they weren't having wet dreams before. Good Lord. Tawana to Inspire TV, thank you so much for the super chat. He covered her. And we have another one from Tawana to Inspire TV. If covered her on Tasha K and she went off and had never looked at the Tasha K interview. Yeah. I mean, what do you expect? I'm going to add our girl Bria to the chat. Hey, Bria.
You okay over there, girl?
I mean, you okay? Because you look like you blowed out. What's going on? You cool? You good?
I am shooketh, y'all.
Right?
First of all, Jeffree Star, ill.
Yeah.
Not only is he a pure racist, but he is like the spawn. So ill. But even more than that, I just need both of them to log off. Put your devices down and turn them over, log off, delete, all of that. Snooze yourself for 35 days. Something. Just be quiet. Because if you do have kids, kids are in the age of YouTube and they know about YouTube. My 3-year-old goes on YouTube on anything. He could find YouTube on anything. It's amazing. You could just give him anything. He'll find the YouTube because that's what they do. And so shut up. And I was just confused because I'm like, I didn't know that that's what her husband looked like. So I was just all up in the screen with the Tasha K, that's him. I'm like, that's all this fuss. You let him beat you? Oh, girl. Okay. I'm not into blaming the victim, but
allegedly, we don't know if he put his hands on her.
Yeah. Okay. But then you go to Tasha K to do the interview, which I respect her. But if you don't know these people, why are you going up to Tasha K? You must know her somehow.
Right.
If you're a YouTube star, you know Tasha K because she's a blogger. But maybe that's just me. And then I was very confused about the top family thing because I'm legit never, ever in the history of everdom have ever heard of this woman before at Real Housewives of Atlanta. Never. And then she purely vexes my soul. So I did not watch. I literally watch on Instagram. I watched the clips. I watched the highlights, the reels. I can't do it. I mean, because I literally probably only watch for Portia because I like Portia's shade. I like her voice. And the shade that comes with it. And I feel like she's grown, but I don't like her at all. I don't like this LaToya person. And I don't like the relationship she tried to build, trying to be a hermit crab on Kenya. I don't like that. I would never work for $1,000 on somebody's TV. Just never. Like, how desperate do you have to be? And even if that is true, allegedly, sir, like, how did that benefit your pockets? You putting her business out there in the streets. How is that benefiting anybody's bank account at this point in time? Because I won't work with neither one of them because they all sound messy. And then the other guy literally do look like the other guy Jeffree was screwing. So I guess we all just on the down low. Like, that's what we doing. And you were perfectly fine with screwing somebody who is clients with Jeffree Star. That's what you want. All right. I don't let everybody
clearly, yeah.
Like
clearly.
the old Southern people in my family say, they download it.
Hey, mods, don't time anybody out and don't delete. I mean, unless the comments are really horrendous, don't delete them. Don't. That's your boo.
Oh yes, it's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, he came to give you a kiss. That's so sweet.
He's like, that's my woman right there.
Yeah, he was like, but I was like,
you got you an Aries. You got a good man, Savannah.
Hello, gang, gang.
He about to pull all that hair tonight. He about to pull all that hair, real.
I'm gonna do you a Marcella.
Yeah. Mods, I got people DMing me saying y'all timing them out and stuff. Don't time anybody out. Just leave them.
I saw that. I couldn't find anything they timing out.
Yeah.
Oh wow. But that's all I had to say. I don't really know these people. I really don't care much. I just wanted y'all to see me, and I missed y'all. That's it.
Oh, we missed you too. You are so sweet.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Well, go enjoy your man's birthday and make him happy, girl.
Oh yeah, get on your knee. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a blessed night.
Yes, I just want to get in first so I can get out. But I love y'all. Peace and
love you too. Thank you for checking in, sis. We love you. Bye.
Right, peace.
I just love her. Oh my
Me
goodness.
too.
I'm a little wild tonight.
She definitely about to say a prayer tonight.
We touching and agreeing right now, Bishop, in the name of Jesus.
Mods, definitely don't time anybody out. Definitely don't delete anybody either. Don't delete anyone. Please don't.
Is that oil?
The blessed oil. The blessed oil. Glory to
We need it.
All these demons, honey.
We need it. Throw it around the room. Just throw it around. Just
splash it everywhere.
Don't mess with your good sheet.
Yes, no, I don't need the demons tonight. So this is what we have come down to, huh? Giving $2 hoes some credit. I mean, seriously. Who knew you from YouTube? Who the hell knew you from you? I don't know. I don't even know this woman.
The Canadian.
I haven't seen her anywhere.
Me either.
I mean, but apparently the community has, though.
Oh.
Not my damn community.
Not mine either. Which community?
Listen, the whole community. She's had them open.
I think Candy and Ty was on. I think Candy and Ty was up late one night on YouTube because they both be having their laptops in the bed, and they found her, and it was like they probably sent the link to the producer. I mean, I don't know what child. That's what I really think.
Small too.
Well,
Tiny Todd.
You know, that's why Candy got to do what she got to do. You know, that's why that dungeon thing, folks. Yeah, to me, this is just, I don't believe a word. I'm sorry, I don't. Both clout chasers, and these are serious allegations. Like, we know people who have been in that that R word. But then you have people who try to use the R word and try to make, a mockery of it. And that's not cool. When you do that, then for the people who actually been abused, ain't nobody gonna believe them. So to me, Roa is full of crap. Because I'm trying to keep my words,
Throw that oil on yourself.
I'm trying to keep it cute. But I'm just saying, I'm ready for this show to go. The production can go. Bravo can go. The whole network, that can go. You have these $2 hoes. I mean, seriously. Kenya, she could have been gone. I'm sure all them old cobwebs up in there, ain't nobody checking for that. So that's why she's so mad. She can't even get nothing. Mark don't want it. Bolo didn't want it. Probably smell like 2-day-old cheese up in there. Hell, the rats don't even want it. Shoot. Not even the mouse from Tom and Jerry. The mouse don't even want it. So you know,
Canadian fish.
Canadian fish, yes, all of them. And Adam, sir, you just a pretty boy. That don't mean nothing. But you more like this, ooh, almost like a penny. Ooh. Oh man.
Throw that oil on yourself. Throw that oil right on yourself.
I feel like I'm just come down. Just let it overflow or something, Marcella. I mean, let that thing overflow over. I mean, seriously, all the demons, baby. I'm telling you. But people still want the smoke, I see, huh? Because they can have it. Even with my side part. I will greet you. Me and my side will greet you.
Does it really matter where this damn man is from? Y'all need to let this shit go.
Really?
Damn.
Come on. Who cares?
Y'all need to go
be
somewhere.
From Zimbabwe, it really doesn't give a, you know.
Right. We want him to go back. Honestly.
Go back, sir. Because seriously, nobody don't know your name. Like, seriously, you're not that really. Oh, God, you're not that really important. Like, really. Like, your ex-wife wasn't even on the show. She was just an extra, really. Like, but I can tell you this, though. She had more camera. It seemed like she had more camera time than the main characters on that damn show.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell you ain't got a peach and you getting more camera time than the people who are holding the peaches?
Marlo did too. So
yeah, Marlo.
If we gonna go there, you know. And I guess the rumor is she's supposed to get one. So I'm like, so Kenya stopped being to production and said you can have one? Because, you know, all of them got to agree for you to get one. So, yeah.
Now, Kenya would never agree because, see, she wanted some licky lick from LaToya. And LaToya betrayed her by licking the real peach.
Oh, Portia.
Yes.
Well,
she can call me. She can call me.
Who?
Portia.
Portia got a couple peaches in that bag.
Portia, I can be everything Dennis is not. Call me. I can be everything Dennis is not. Call me.
Girl,
please.
She graduated from hot dogs to sausages, honey. She has to move down.
Yeah, she had the bolo sauce. Ooh, that might need to go down to the free clinic. You might want to check that out after that. Ooh, I don't know. You look like
them walls have been stretched.
Walls. He touched her heart.
Ooh, he said, I'm gonna tattoo my name on your heart.
Wow.
Only in America.
Thank you for calling in, my love.
We
appreciate you.
Love you guys.
Love you too. Bye. Bye. I really like his spirit. He always cheers me up. Leslie, you ready to come on, my love? Yep. Okay. Hey, how you doing, boo?
How are you? Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Calling in again. Called in earlier. Now I got my bonnet on, getting ready for bed. But no, first off, let me just start with saying this. Let me get the roast out of the way before I get a little serious. Tell me that Jeffree Star, please look at it. Look at his face again. Tell me Jeffree Star does not look like Bella Thorne, Bella Thorne doing like coke for 2 weeks straight, and sniffing Drano at the same time. Like, really look at him. All the fillers and the things that he's doing with his face. You know what? Once you start, you can't stop. So, you know, God bless you. And I hope you get it together. But no, so my thing is with LaToya, I have to say this. I was excited when I heard that she was joining and I heard she was Trinidadian because my mom is from Trinidad. And I grew up with my mom. My dad's from Haiti, but I grew up mainly with my mom. So I understand the culture and I was very excited. But when I saw she was coming for Nene, even before the season really started, because I guess she felt, because that was during the time they were still in negotiations for contracts, I believe. And she was like coming for Nene. And I'm like, girl, you're doing it a little bit too hard. And then, and just seeing her do the things that she do on this show, it's like, you don't have family that, because I know my mom. The day I told my mom I want to go in the real world, she yoked me up and put me up against the wall and told me, you ain't going to do nothing because you ain't going to embarrass me. So your mom, your dad, a loved one is not telling you to cut this out. But no, I don't want to sit there and say that she's lying, because I don't think you should ever call a victim a liar if they are a victim. But I do have to say, unfortunately, the way she's carrying herself and the way the shenanigans, the tomfoolery that she's been pulling on and off Real Housewives of Atlanta and on social media, that's why people are questioning, is this even real? And to be perfectly honest with you, even though Adam do look a little light in the foot, he also looked like he got a quick hand too. I don't put nothing past anybody these days. Like nothing. Like I seen the two old ladies that live next door to me was getting into it yesterday in the rain. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know if they had an Usher moment. It rained here yesterday. I don't know what happened. They was out in the middle of the street fighting, and I didn't want to intrude. I just opened the window so I could hear what they were saying. I didn't want to stick my head out, but I did want to hear it. But yes, but yes, you like my bonnet. I saw somebody talk some trash about it. It's okay. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's fabulous. Don't be mad that I have edges. Anyway, no, I just want to say that the whole situation between LaToya and Adam, I think, is very sad. They have 3 beautiful children, but this does scream clout chasing. None of this needed to be done online. If any of this was true, really true, then authority should be like, instead of going to Instagram to post things, you should be really going to your local authorities. You should be really talking to a lawyer, not talking to. And I don't know if the man, and the word he called him was a bati boy. Okay. Yeah, it's Jamaican patois for someone who's gay. But my whole thing is like, I this is not the way to go about wanting fame. And that's why I was saying to you earlier, Monica, and the others, is like, I really do think like this is the end of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like it's unfortunate, because I know what they was trying to do. They was trying to get a younger audience. They was trying to get younger people on here. LaToya probably would have been a lovely fit if her man, ex, or whatever the hell Adam is to her this week, said yes to it. But at the end of the day, like, just the way you're moving, man, you look like a thirsty. You just look thirsty, and it's unnecessary. It's really unnecessary. She's not an ugly girl. She's very pretty. She brought high energy, but she played in her ass. I'm sorry, that's some West Indian talk. She played in her ass all season. And there's rumors out there that she may not even be asked back. So I don't know, and I don't really care. I can just tell you this. I think that honestly and truthfully, LaToya looked like she smelled like saltfish and bake anyway. So maybe it is a good thing that she don't come back. But I do have to say that I just think this is a clout chasing situation. If there was any kind of domestic violence, I'm going to say it was on both parts, because I've seen video. Somebody posted a video that she had on her YouTube or their YouTube where she beat him, like she hit him in the face.
I believe
and
it.
Like there was all these men around, and like,
oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yes, you could tell that was not the first time that happened. You could tell that. And this is why I say I do believe there's some truth to the domestic violence. Like she probably, hit him in the back of the head a good number of times, maybe with a shoe, and he turned around and he cuffed her in the back of the head. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but I just think it's clout chasing. I think it's disgusting. When I saw that you posted that this was going to be the topic, I was like, oh God. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should have a drink, take an edible, smoke something, pray. This is just nasty.
She's childish.
Do all of the above. 420 is coming.
Yeah.
It's just nasty, and it's sad. And honestly, I don't know what's going on in the chat tonight. It's Monday, people. It's Monday. Spring is here. Okay. We are defrosting. Places are like, it was 78 degrees in Boston on Saturday. It was a lovely day. Some of y'all just need to get over this.
No, it's just like 3 people with fake names. We know who it is.
Look, I understand that you're not loved. Do you need love? Do you need companionship? I mean, I can't give it to you because I don't want to, but I'm just saying, like, I don't understand the anger and the nastiness in the comment section. Me, honestly, like I said, I grew up with Trinidadian mother and a Haitian father. You can't hurt my feelings.
Right. But they don't understand we love ourselves. So whatever they say about us, haters make us famous. Can you please print that shirt out, Schoolboy, so I can sell it with you? Haters make us famous.
Yes. You know, if you ain't got, what a Cat Williams said, if you ain't got double the haters than when you started, you ain't doing something right. So shout out to y'all tonight. Thank you for the view.
Yes. Thank you for the compliments. Somebody called me an alcoholic.
That's
I love it.
That's okay.
I just wanted to say, I just want to reiterate again, blessings to all of you. I hope everyone, has a very good night. I'm going to continue to watch, but I'll probably fall asleep because I'm tired.
Okay, my love.
But no, blessings to all y'all. God bless. Keep doing what you do. And these trolls, go back under your bridge where y'all belong.
Somebody called me an alcoholic. If they would have said dickaholic, I would have said yes. But
how can you be like?
Have a good night, Leslie. Have a good night, my love.
Good night.
Bye. Oh goodness, we're gonna add Britt before we get out of here. Hey, Britt.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing this evening? Hey,
good.
panel.
Good. How are you? Good.
I'm doing good. Getting ready for bed. But I just want to say this real quick. I learned a lot tonight. About the how LaToya got on the show, because I thought she was introduced through Kenya. I thought Kenya was the one who brought her on the show. Is how they played it throughout the season. But this is just my theory, and only a theory. I just think Marcella, you was right. They came to United States with a plan, and I think it started off with YouTube. And I guess whoever or however many followers or subscribers they were getting or had or whatever may have mainstreamed them to a certain eye where the producers did decide to put her on the show. And I think when she decided to go left with her character, like all the way in the marriage and the relationship, he was like, nah, the money probably ain't worth all of this. And I think he's getting on the internet to put himself all the way out there already. If he was never known or seen or heard about, I think if behind closed door conversations, and if they was already going through a separation or a divorce or whatever they was going through at the time, or her cheating or whatever it was that she was doing while they was in Atlanta before the show, I just feel like it was a discussion had. It was just like, yeah, I can't do this. Like they probably was arguing or whatever, and that her character just seemed like she was gonna be nasty and put him on blast. And I feel like he just had to beat her to the punch on it. Now, I seen him on Tasha K, and that was my first time ever seeing him. And I was like, oh, he's so sweet and everything. But after seeing that 30-minute clip of what he did on live, I just feel like now it's just like, yeah, I gotta feed these kids. I really do believe they're doing all this for money, but it's just like, I gotta protect my character and who I am before you paint me out to be the bad person. And now it's just going back and forth to where it's just becoming toxic now, instead of both of them just separating and be like, okay, let's just be adults about it and take care of the kids. Now it's just going tick for tack where it's becoming toxic. That's just my theory. I just wanted to share that, and that was it.
We appreciate it, and I agree with a lot of it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. I just hope they go someplace with it. Take the toxicity and go. Go take care of them babies. Go get kicked out the country. Go get when you get kicked out the country, what's that called? Deported. Well, not deported. They really can't get deported because they're not citizens of America, but just get kicked out. Technically,
my baby dad said exile.
That too, so they can never come back.
They just needed to get together for the kids. I don't think people really realize, like, when they do this stuff on TV, that eventually it's going to affect your kids. You don't know if your children want to be famous. It's like y'all putting your dream on them, and then they have to defend their parents to whoever's in school, because kids get bullied in private school, public school. Kids are mean. I mean, we all been in school. Kids, it don't matter if you have kids, just gonna talk. Kids are mean. I mean, it's not they trying to be mean, but they're kids, you know. Kids gonna talk and they're gonna say stuff, you know. But I don't think they think about that. And then they be the main ones to get on a platform and be like, "Oh, no bullying," but weren't you just on TV like 5, 6, 10 years ago, like spreading your coochie everywhere, something like you didn't think about that 10 years ago when you started this and said you had to feed your kids?
All right, my love. Thank you for calling in, and we'll see you in the chat. You have a great evening.
You too.
Bye. Bye. All right, we are going to wrap things up. I think it's a wrap for these two, just like Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm done with it. I keep saying that. What are your thoughts, Schoolboy? How do you feel about the Real Housewives of Atlanta this season?
You seen what I put up there on my Instagram, a pink slip. Everybody need to be fired. Bravo need to be fired. The producers need to be fired. All the whole damn cast need to be fired. And quiet as it's kept, they keep saying Portia's not going to come back, and I don't look for her to come back. I look for her to elevate and go on. She's done her little 8 or 9 seasons, and that's about what you get on reality TV. Cynthia Bailey, take your old ass on too. Just stop the whole. To me, I keep telling y'all, Atlanta is oversaturated with the reality TV shows. It's done. Can we move to another city? Word on the curb is they're supposed to be going to New Orleans. I hope they are going to New Orleans, and I hope it's an all-black cast. Please do not sprinkle nobody white on the cast. Please. Keep it all African American if you're gonna go there, okay? Now, unless they're gonna be Creole, then you know, fine. But you know, if you're gonna go there, Real Housewives of Atlanta's done. It's done. Yeah. Stick a fork in it. It's gone as far as it can go. Kenya, you know, you on the little Netflix show and all that. You know, you got a little bit of check coming in. You know, it's time. It's time. What they said on Lion King, it is time. It's time. It's time. Rafiki said it's time. We need to go on and let it go and move on. Like Elsa, let it go. So we can go move on to another city. Let's go somewhere we ain't never seen before. How about y'all go down to Austin? How about y'all go down to Silicon Valley? How about y'all go somewhere where it's some money, some young, since y'all want to go young, Bravo, some young entrepreneurs with real money. You know, matter of fact, call the producers of Bling Empire and get you some ideas. Because that's people with shmoney.
You're right. Bishop, I'm sorry, y'all. I totally forgot about the fashions. Let's do it tomorrow. Let's do the reunion fashions tomorrow. I agree with you, Schoolboy. It's a wrap. Let's go fork in it. Yeah. For me, every story that needed to be told is told. There's no more story to be told. And quite frankly, every story has an end, doesn't it? Doesn't every story has an end? This is the end for me. There's no more story. I mean, literally, Riley went from like preschool. I mean, I'm exaggerating, but she was like 8 or 10 to college. We're done.
They need to have Phaedra come back.
Candy finally found a man to accept her for what she is. We're done. Kenya Moore got her miracle baby. We're done. I mean, okay, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I will watch a Kenya Moore spinoff with Mark Daly dragging her in the court and all. Oh yeah, I would love that. I'm here for that because she's good TV. She is good TV with her crazy self, with her crazy tale. But Cynthia Bailey, you know, she dropped the zero. She dropped the broke. What's his
Uncle
face?
Ben.
Yeah,
Uncle Ben.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Peter.
I want to call him Peter the Jamaican. Peter Thomas the Jamaican.
Papa Smurf.
She dropped Papa Smurf, and she has the man of her dreams now, and they're happily married. It's done. Who else is done? Who else is on that show? Portia went from the Underground Railroad to now leading protests. We're done, and having her baby. Nene left the show, or you know, she's not here anymore. We're done. We've seen the end. Drew and LaToya don't count.
Well, you know what? They could build a show around a younger group of girls who are actually friends in Real Housewives of Atlanta if they want to get younger housewives.
So that's my thing. Destroy their friendship.
Restart it. You mean restart the series? Like, right,
yeah, you got to restart.
Yeah, because we've
Come on,
seen the end of the
pause it
road
for
for the
about
ones that are
3-4
there.
years and come back. Pause it for 3-4 years and come back,
No,
please.
no, it's done. We've seen everything that needs to be seen with their lives. It's done. Come back when they're 60 in a nursing home. When?
No, I'm saying just pause it. If you're gonna come back to Atlanta, pause it for about 4 or 5 years, and then come back and find a new crop of heifers. But we need to pause that. Put a pause on it, like y'all doing
And
OC. Put a pause on
new
it.
women. Start all over from the beginning again. A new crop, a new Nene, a new Kim Zolciak, just all new. Kim
We need
Zolciak.
Phaedra back with Candy. I want to see that fight go out because Phaedra can read the Bible, okay?
Natalie Taylor, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Monica, Ples, Bishop, Schoolboy, and Marcella. Don't worry about the haters. Jealousy, they wish they could. People like to talk stuff behind a computer. See them in person, they'll be like, hey.
And they do, honey. They get fried and be up like, hey, Monica, I got a story for you. It's in your DMs.
Oh, yeah. We're going to wrap this up. I'm going to go through the chat. I didn't see much hate. I just saw some people acting up, But I'm going to go through the chat tonight, and if I have to delete stuff or block people, but I really don't like blocking people. I really don't. Yeah, and I don't want the mods blocking people and putting people in timeout. You can just tell them to chill, take a chill pill. Hey, Uncle Charles, I saw you in the chat. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Bishop? Can the show come back, or you want a whole new cast, huh?
Well, if Atlanta, like what Scuba says, oversaturated, but it's a lot of talent in Atlanta. That's why they keep going back to Atlanta, because it's a second Hollywood. It'd be just like us saying, well, they need to move LA. I'm getting tired of LA because I'm from California. I'm tired of LA. But it's
damn Atlanta
thing.
no second.
It is. It's Black Hollywood.
It's a black Mecca.
Really
Yes, it is.
It's really Black Hollywood. It literally is.
Black demons and everything else going on down there.
Well, it's white demons in Hollywood. Same thing. but I understand. I really want to move to another location. Like when they move to Salt Lake City, they need some fresh face and a fresh area, because let's be honest, this country is literally divided up into 4 countries. We got the South, we got the North, we got the East Coast, we had the West Coast. So it's different. It's different type of atmospheres. So I would like to see them go Midwest. Let's get the Real Housewives of Milwaukee. Hey, let's try something different. Chicago.
Are you still here for the Housewives series though? Because even Salt Lake City didn't do it for me.
I like Salt Lake City.
Did you really? It couldn't hold my interest anymore. I don't know. Jersey, I know for a fact 100% it's all fake. So that's why I can't even watch it at all. Because I know people on that. I talk to people on that show behind the scenes, and that show is 100% fake. It's horrible.
I can't watch it really either now. It's like
it's so bad. And then OC was bad. Plus, what are your thoughts? Are you still here for Atlanta? Are you still entertaining it?
No, I'm so behind. I haven't watched probably since the whole the Bolo thing was draining me. And like we all said, they've had a great run, but TV is TV at the end of the day. And just like most sitcoms,
she froze me.
Okay. I thought it was me.
Yeah, I'll bring her back in. You froze right in the middle.
Oh, hello?
Yeah,
yes.
There you
okay.
are.
I don't know what is going on with StreamYard tonight, but yeah, anyway, they had a great run, but it's time. Like you already said, Monica, all of the characters, we've seen them come full circle. Cynthia has had 2 weddings on the show. She, that should be in like the Guinness Book World Records or something. Yeah, it's over. Stick a fork in it. It's done. Do I think all housewives shows are done? No, but I think the key is to go somewhere like Bishop says, Midwest, probably even Middle America, that doesn't really watch TV, because I'm over people who can't be their authentic selves and who want to come in and portray a character. That's what was so good initially with OC in Atlanta in the early shows. We were seeing their lives play out in real life. You know, yes, reality gets to be a little finagled because of production, but it was still pretty authentic. And that's what I like in my reality television. Once I see that it's overproduced and that people are obviously acting, I don't want to see it anymore. So I'm here for like a Boston, a Chicago, Orlando. It's a lot of good money in Orlando. And, you know, again, it needs to be a core group of people who are already friends. Quit trying to either people who are already friends or all strangers where there are no alliances. It can't be 3 or 4 people that are friends and then the one oddball. It either has to be everybody knows each other or no one knows each other, and, you know, do a whole experiment to see how they get along and work together. But other than that, yeah, I'm actually over almost all of the early ones. OC is dead to me. Atlanta is now dead to me. Never got into New York. Beverly Hills, I fell off. I tried to watch it a little bit because when they added in Garcelle, but even still, it's just not for me. I still love Jersey. I don't care what y'all say. I'm just watching it act like it's not fake. But yeah, I never liked Dallas, never liked Miami, love Potomac.
Yeah. Potomac actually was the best one.
Yeah.
It was the best one. And it got increasingly better as the seasons went on because the people were authentic. I don't know what to expect, you know, next season, but I don't know. I
want to be on there.
I would have never thought in a million years that Atlanta would have come to this, what it is now. This is horrible. Marcella, I think you would be fantastic on the Real Housewives of, oh my God, you would tear it up.
And Karen would be my girl, and that's it. I would be tearing Candace and them out the frame with this tongue. You hear me?
Oh Lord. Yeah.
I can see Marcella doing this on every scene.
Marcella would have to be edited. Cut. You can't say that on TV. Leslie Kennedy, thank you so much for the super chat. Maybe a scripted drama / comedy show about housewives instead. Blessings all. Thank you, Leslie. She's so sweet. I love her. She's very, very nice.
That's really what it is in reality. Reality TV is not what it used to be. It's not going to be authentic. I don't care what variation you give to it. I just think the whole Housewives franchise to me is done. I don't give a damn what city you go to.
I know.
It's tainted. Reality TV is not about reality anymore. It's about getting on TV to be an actor, to make a character, to come on and to come up. They don't really vet the women anymore. These people really don't have the money that they have. It's all fake.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even really real. So you just watching something that's saying it's real, but it's not really real.
That's true. That's true.
I'm telling you, and they don't even have the money that they supposed to have. But from what I heard in Potomac, only thing you have to have is $600,000. But you know what? The Real Housewives, I'm talking about the real ones, they get up there, they advertise their business, they network up there, and they get off. Like, you know, Nene got big, she got off. She might got thrown out the door at the end. Monique walked off. Like, thank you, folks. I advertised myself. You got women who bring their brand to the show, but y'all didn't know when they bring their brand to the show, they got to give Bravo 10% every time they announce the show. So I was like,
these shows are good until they start bringing in these young people that are not connected to the cast. Drew, LaToya, bad decisions. Shamari, bad decision. In New York, Leah, very, very trashy. And she's into voodoo and all that stuff. I was like, oh, hell no, girl. Her sister go to witches. I was like, I'm done. I'm so freaking done with it.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm here for the little ensemble thing that they say they're putting together, like the All-Stars cast. I want to see that. But I think all of the shows spring, even if they're not named a housewives show, they spring from a housewives empire, and it's all the same, kind of premise, like Family Karma and Southern Charm and the Shahs of Sunset, and I love all of those. So
they starting
like
to bring
the
out the
Shahs.
racist people up there too. A lot of these people that we come to find out they don't like blacks, because when they put Garcelle up there, you saw how distant those Beverly Hill wives got. It wasn't about her money, it was about her color.
That's always been, but I mean, because of social media, they've been exposed. Like Kyle Richards, her husband, and her mother-in-law is extremely racist. OMG, she's a psycho too. She tried to come for me and her. Oh, I was with the shits that day. I was like, let's go. You want to go? Let's go.
Oh,
and me
damn.
and her, I was tagging the IRS. I was like, bitch, you want to play? Let's play. And she was like, let me get her and leave her alone. I thought so. So no, because it's stupid. It's like your son is a big time fraud. You got all this other stuff going on. Yeah, that too. Been accused of that too.
Girl,
go on and just eat your food someplace. I mean, I don't care if you support Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter, of course not, as a Black woman. But I don't care if that's what you do. But don't try to come after me. Don't listen. Don't. Based on the fact that I'm reporting that you're a Trump supporter. I mean, that's what you are. I mean, don't get mad at me. Anyway, she had made some very racy comments about George Floyd when he was murdered. So, I mean, listen, you put it on Twitter, bloggers are going to do a story. She got real mad one day. But Beverly Hills is not too bad. I'm really interested to see, especially with Erica Jane and her legal troubles. It might be interesting. New York might be good. I'm watching New York because of Bershawn and Ebony. I'm interested in that. And Ramona with the crazy eyes. How can you not just? She's just classic.
Ramona just so damn nuts.
She crazy. Lala Chanel, thank you so much for the super chat. Messing around with my fiance. I almost missed the chat. Just wanted to send a little love and wish everyone continued blessings. Thank you so much, sis. We appreciate it.
Hit those like buttons, y'all. Hit those like buttons.
Monica, like, you want to rumble with the bee, huh? Hey, that's what I was
around.
I got time today. I'm like,
I got time today, boo. Time.
What video was you gonna show us a little bit earlier?
Oh yes, thanks for reminding me. Asata, thank you so much for the super chat. I miss soap operas. They were my favorite shows, like Days of Our Lives and One
Dynasty.
Life to Live and General Hospital. Monica, do you have a favorite soap opera you used to like? All My Children, Ryan's Hope, and that's taking it way back, right? Ryan's Hope. That was only 30 minutes. I don't know if y'all knew that. It came on before All My Children. And Pam from Martin. What's her name again? What's her real name?
Tina Arnold.
She used to be on that as a teenager.
I used to like The Bold and the Beautiful.
But I
that's my five, Marcella. Ooh, Bold and the Beautiful.
All My Children. All the stuff on ABC.
And Generations.
Really?
What's the one that came on after One Life to Live, right? One Life to Live. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I see. I was a CBS girl. It's all about Young and the Restless all day, every day.
Victor Newman.
Everybody loved that. Yeah. Everybody loved that. Yeah.
I watched Young and the Restless faithfully. Like I had the extra channel on my cable to get the soap network so I could watch it at night because I would miss it at work at 11. I probably stopped watching it finally about 7 years ago. But I love Young and the Restless. I'm gonna cry when Victor Newman dies for real.
Oh
yeah,
I know why.
Sad. Yeah, I used to like back in the day. I never watched it, but the day These Are the Days of Our Lives. The intro with These are the days of our life. I used to love that intro. It was so nostalgic. But yeah, I used to watch the soaps with my granny and my aunties. We used to watch the soap, sit around when I was a kid, and it was good. Yeah. TV was good back then, though.
Yeah.
Dynasty, Falcon Crest,
Dallas.
Didn't they try to bring Dallas back, though?
They tried.
I liked it. I liked the remake. Now, comment in the chat. Help me out, because I don't know why I think of these things, but I do. So it was Friday nights. It used to be Dallas. This was the lineup. Dallas, then Falcon Crest. And there used to be a crime detective show that would come on after Falcon Crest with these detectives. And for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it. If you know, just comment in the chat and let me know, because it's been really racking my brain. I don't know why.
He got black hair and the other guy got blonde hair.
Maybe. I don't know, but it came on after Falcon Crest. And of course, the best of the best, Nuts Landing.
Starsky and Hutch.
Not Starsky and Hutch. No, this was Friday night. The lineup was Dallas, Falcon Crest, and it came on right after Falcon Crest.
Yeah,
Did
was it
y'all
Knight
like
Rider?
No, Knight Rider was a whole different channel. That was Sunday night.
Magnum PI?
No, that was CBS. No. And I think that was Friday night. That was a different part of, maybe not Friday night, but no. It was a bunch of detectives. It was like a group of detectives. And one time they were chasing this man, these kids that were stealing in the mall and slashing people. And I don't know why I keep thinking about that. Don't ask me how my brain works.
Pac-Man Lacey.
It was a group of detectives, like more than two.
Was it Knots Landing? They keep saying Knots Landing.
No, Knots Landing was my show. That was a whole soap opera.
That's
That was
Dallas
a
and
show.
Knots Landing.
Yeah,
Knots Landing was like Dallas and Dynasty.
Not Rockford Files. Even though I liked Rockford Files, Nuts Landing was the bomb. Oh my God.
Oh, people are telling their age with these stories. Rockford Files. I remember all of them.
Everybody said
Jones.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Dallas,
Yeah, that was my favorite. Cordell Walker.
Oh, y'all still want to see that 21 Jump Street? No, that was Sunday. Set It Off. I'm gonna find it. Not Simon and Simon. Not Miami Vice. I'm gonna find that. Walker, Texas Ranger. No, definitely not that.
MacGyver.
No,
he was one.
New York Undercover. No, not New York.
The Heat of the Night.
No. It was a group of detectives. Not
Heat of the Night was my shit.
Yeah. Flamingo Road. I'm gonna look that up. Maybe I don't
used
know.
to watch Silk Stockings on USA. That was like detective work and soap opera at the same time.
And
they always
sex.
had a sex scene in the beginning. I should not have been watching that show. I was about 8 or 9, but that was my favorite show.
And Virgil Walker was gay. You know that on the Heat of the Night in real life.
Let me share this video. So this is about the prophet. Let me go ahead and share it real fast. I forgot the video.
The prophet.
About the prophet.
She had a prophet for a prophet.
High Vibe, thank you so much for the super chat. The sad part is these two fools are parents. Yeah, it's really, really sad. Love me or hate me. Thank you for the super sticker. Toya's dad is a famous baseball player. Oh, okay.
Oh, he don't like his daughter.
Was the mama a groupie? I mean,
they said she a gypsy.
Oh, gypsy. Okay.
Yeah, they said if you watch her channel.
Crazy. She's a gypsy. Wow.
And she got multiple baby daddies.
Yeah. I saw someone comment in the chat. I was like, okay, all right. It makes sense though. I mean, someone said, if you did some background research on her, we don't care that much.
Right.
Sure don't.
It's funny for you to even comment that, to think that we care that much to figure out what her history is, because I don't.
Right. Go
See
back to
how we got way off subject because we over talking about the shit. So we done moved on.
I'm gonna find that show and I'm gonna let y'all know. It wasn't Heart to Heart. Hunter.
Hill Street Blues.
No, Passion was creepy but intriguing show. Maybe it was, I don't know. Dr. J19 Funny Girl, thank you so much for the super chat. The Housewives of North Carolina, Jackson, Mississippi. Maybe Jackson. Okay, so let me share my screen with you so you can see this mess of a mess about this prophet.
Yes.
So this other YouTube channel, which I will give credit to, hold on. Dawson Denise, thank you for this video. That's what? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to like the video. Okay. See, that's him preaching.
Some of us have been contaminated because of wrong prophets or words. Apostle, lift your hands. Man on the front row, I see something in the spirit. Lift your hands. Lift your hands. I heard the Lord say that we really shift some things. Do you hear me tonight? Yes, sir. Can you lift your hands towards heaven? Are you able to lift them?
Yes, I want to know what the Lord is telling you.
Well, first of all, I see 52. Like, I don't know if that Mary's road was 52. What does that mean to you? I've seen that in the spirit. 52. What do those numbers mean to you?
It's an address I recognize.
It's an address you recognize.
Yes, sir.
The Lord told me to tell you as a sign tonight, there's some unbelief that you have in your spirit because of some hurt that you've been through. You've gone through some things where some people let you down. But as I'm operating in word of knowledge tonight, I don't know why you came here, but the Lord said this is your hour of visitation. You're going to have to obey God. If not, there shall be a condition that begins to form in your body.
I rebuke that, sir. You work in a spirit of divination. I'm not impressed by the supernatural because there are people who work in divination.
If that address means anything to you, the Lord gave me that word, and so now Apostle will have you escorted out.
Sir, the devil knows where I live. When Jeremiah in chapter no, sir.
The blood of Jesus is against you.
No, sir.
The blood of Jesus is
Am I not
against you.
part of the body?
The blood of
Why are
Jesus
you
is
treating me
against
like
you.
this? This is unfair to me.
There's a flow going on, Apostle, now, and we have to minister to the other people.
Look at all the church people.
Apostle, and we must minister to the
God
other
bless
people.
you. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you.
You as well, sir.
Y'all clap your hands right now and give God praise.
So I'm being told.
Hallelujah, Jesus, Father, we thank you. We give you praise. We give you honor. We give you glory tonight. We give you praise. We honor. We give you glory.
Everybody wake up.
Hallelujah, Jesus.
This is witchcraft.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Father, we thank you. Jesus, we serve the Lord. We give you praise.
Bless your name, Jesus. Never been kicked out of a church before. Witchcraft.
Wow. All right, y'all. Let's.
Let me change my settings really fast. Bishop, I definitely want you to chime in because I agree with the guy that got kicked out.
Me too.
That was
The devil
some.
does know his address. I mean, he's absolutely right.
Yeah, that was some ratchet stuff right there. I'm like, what
The devil know my address. 5250. Did that mean anything to you?
And the prophet used to be married. I'm surprised he didn't see that happening before the man started saying that. He a prophet. He should have been able to see that.
Edge of Night. I think that's the name of it. I'm gonna look that up. Let me write that down. Thank you, Angela. I think that might be the name of it. Edge of Night. That sounds familiar.
Y'all remember that show, A Man Called Hawk?
Let me write that down too.
Avery, all the episodes only one season. That's where Angela Bassett got her first starting at. With Brooks Avery.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? It is the spirit of divination. He's right. He was right to rebuke that. I don't blame him for doing that. That was wrong.
Yes. And Monica, if I went to a church like that and seen people with dresses down to their ankles and looking all homely, I'm walking the fuck out.
Oh no! Somebody didn't have a dress to their ankles. I saw that. Sis needed some shapewear.
Yeah, she had on them boots. Yeah, she had on boots.
If you gonna wear a miniskirt that tight, that light, you need something to smooth it on out, sis. And that ain't shade. That is fashion advice. If you wear tight, short stuff like that, get all the lumps and bumps out so y'all don't be out here looking like cheese in boots.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like them white boots. I saw her players, and look, when that guy said, "I rebuke you," everybody stopped praying and turned around. Like, what?
I know.
They left the Lord for a second.
They've been leaving the Lord, going to that fool. Yeah, I'm not really into. I don't like prophets because God don't come and talk to you like that. It says it in the Bible. He does not. He doesn't do that. That's the devil. So when you seeing things and hearing things, that is the spirit of divination. He's right. Divination. He's right. He's absolutely right.
And Monica, I think the prophet was lying about he said that he was divorced 3 years. Why explain all of that to explain why LaToya and them didn't sleep together? Why would you give us your resume on women? He lied, and God gonna get him for that because those are the ones that's punished the worst when they die for playing with God. No blaspheming, sir. No blaspheming.
And I'm like, nobody thought it was weird, like on the show that he had a baby and he wasn't married.
I thought it was very weird. I mean, how is this man so holy that he was gonna bless your baby, but meanwhile he's having babies out of wedlock. He has a fiance, and
And
he
then
got
the
that little
fiance and him have
hole
been
in-
together for 3 years.
Yeah, he got that little hole in the front of his underwear.
Oh.
Holy.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, I don't like that. And you know, I don't want nobody throwing me to the ground and all of that. If you push me back and no, I would have a fit with that because I love to wear my little Gucci and Chanel dresses to church. You put me on the floor in my dress, the devil's gonna come out.
Oh Lord,
Marcella, I have never been on the ground. I mean, like, at least fell volunteer, you know, been pushing me because I like, I ain't. My dad said same thing. He said, no.
I seen them push women on the ground, put the towel on them. Then somebody will start speaking in tongues, and somebody on the other side of the church is saying, "He's saying the Lord and nay." And I said, told my husband, "Get the hell out of here. Let's go."
I agree, y'all. I've been in churches like that. It never sat in my spirit well, even as a little girl. And they try to force you. They make you get in the line and go up there to pray. Then they gonna force me and this lady one day had a complete standoff. I was stiff as a board. Ma'am. I looked at the lady to the side. You can put that sheet away because this one ain't going down. Thank you for your prayer. Move on. Like
I walked into a church one time. They was washing each other's feet. I was like,
"Oh no, ma'am,
what?
No.
Where is that at in the Bible?"
It's a foot washing service. It is in the Bible.
What? Really, there is? Okay.
Yeah, that's when Jesus washed Peter's feet.
Well, yeah, but I've never.
That's not in the New Testament.
We don't do that.
I never witnessed a feet washing ceremonies in church rituals. I've never seen
My
that.
grandma said they used to have them in the Pentecostal back in the day.
Oh,
you know, they
y'all ain't gonna believe me, but I'm gonna tell you.
It depends what Pentecostal church.
One time, this lady was speaking in tongues and she was speaking Spanish, and I answered her back.
Oh yeah.
Lala Chanel, thank you so much for the super chat. Seems like the Prophet Lot is doing a whole lot of scamming. He really does. He really. Worthy View. I still watch TJ Hooker. That's one of my favorites, but that's not the one I'm talking about. No, I love TJ Hooker. Y'all used to watch that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That show is the bomb.
He used to be on what's that airspace show? He was Captain Shark or something.
Yeah.
Spark or whatever his name was. But I'm gonna tell you something. I am so scared to go to Atlanta, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because that city is Sodom and Gomorrah. I mean, you got all the preachers. They get down there and start acting crazy and doing things, and you know, and then you know, like I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want to be sued. But one guy was like, "I watch porno, and y'all forgive me," and all that kind of stuff. I just don't know what happens when people get to Atlanta. They just be ass up, face down. I don't know what's going on.
On that note,
no, thank you. I'm scared to go to Atlanta now too. All these crazy stories I keep hearing, I'm like, I wanted to visit. I wanted to visit my cousin out there, but never mind. I'm about to tell her she got to meet me halfway. We're gonna meet you in Houston, baby. You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, I
the
know.
Lord ain't never led me there, and I'm good. The Lord can keep it right there. Y'all can tell me it's all the gays they want to be. They can be gay right on down there. That ain't for me. Stay right on over here, and we're gonna stay right on over here because it's too much. It's too much. I got too much going on down there.
It's
too much passing and you know of the fluids.
Well, I'm gonna go for y'all when outside open up. I want to go to Old Blaze Steak and Seafood.
Oh, you Lord.
Somebody did a review on that, and I'm finna watch it.
They said it was bad.
I'm gonna watch the review.
By that time, by the time it opens back up, it probably be closed, honey.
They closed it?
No, by the time you can go when outside really open, I'm not talking about the fake opening, but the real opening, it'll probably be closed.
What happened to Giselle Daughter's restaurant? What happened to that one?
I ain't talking about that one. That one closed.
That one been
closed. But I thought, Georgia
Mm-hmm.
been open. So
yeah,
they ain't never closed. But
COVID don't exist in Georgia, don't you know? And especially Atlanta, it just doesn't exist.
I heard that food is hit or miss at OLG and at Blaze, but you didn't hear that from me. I heard it's hit or miss depending on who
the Yelp reviews
yeah,
are not good.
That's why I didn't want to go to OLG, but I had seen some some reviews of Blaze Steak, and I love seafood, so I was like, oh, I might try that place.
The crab
But
legs
do
were
y'all
good.
remember this show on Lifetime? That was a bra store, and one of the sisters ended
Oh
up being
yeah,
on
90
90
Day
Day Fiance.
Fiance.
Yeah,
The
that
bra people.
I've wanted to go to their bra shop since they had that show on Lifetime.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I just want to go to Atlanta to go to the bra shop and go to Blaze and come back to Louisiana.
Well, while you down there, go to Magic City, honey, because everything in
No,
there
I don't want to risk.
You
I don't
say
wanna
you like
risk
to
running
watch.
into- I don't want to risk running into Jamal in the parking lot, saving lives.
He might have
you
a
might
weapon.
run into T.I. and let me shut up.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Then I have to make sure I got on my mask because they're gonna be like, "Ain't you the girl on All About the Dick?" No. Me no speaking no English.
You got the wrong person, sweetheart. Definitely not Crime Story. I'm gonna find it, guys. I'll find it. Not Lacey and Cagney and Lacey. It wasn't that. No. It must have just been one season, but I liked it. Must have been just a one season show, but I did like it. Anyway, this was good. Yeah, Prophet Lot got a lot going on, like somebody said in the chat. Monica, I miss. Oh, Asata, thank you for the super chat. Monica, I miss shows like Family Matters and Step by Step and Boy Meets World. Martin, Living Single, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I miss the 90s. Yeah.
That's when they had good writers.
Go on Hulu. It's there. I go every night.
And quality actors too. I mean, that's the other thing.
I like Stanford and Son. And what's that? Just looking out of the window.
Good
times. Good times are so good.
It's on Stars. You can watch the whole series. I've been watching it.
And Malcolm and Eddie too.
Though. Malcolm and Eddie. I never watched
love
that.
that show.
Was that good? Was it good?
Oh yeah, it was. Malcolm
I
Jamal
thought
Warner
that was
and Eddie
corny.
Griffin. I love that show. It used to come on
Did you?
UPN.
That shit was corny to me. I couldn't get into it. But 227 and Amen was my joints right
Yes,
there.
Yeah, they
227 was good. 227 and Amen was. Oh, I miss Sherman. What was his last name again?
Sherman Hemsley.
Yeah, I miss him. I miss the other show he was on with Wheezy.
Jeffersons.
Moving on up. Yeah.
Oh, I just love the Jeffersons. I really did. That was my show. Even the one that they got the spinoff from with the old man, the old white man. That was
Different Strokes.
No.
These
No,
are,
they came off of Two's Company.
These are the days.
Yeah.
No, the one where they was Archie Bunker.
Yeah, that's what she was talking about. These are the days. I think
that was a song. That was a
something.
song. I used to like that intro. I used to like that. Now, do y'all remember Maude? Because Maude, Archie
yes,
Bunker was a
I
spin-off
remember
of
Maude. Yes, Maude played on the Golden Girls.
Yeah, she did. Maude was really good. Now, when you watch those shows, you laugh because some of the stuff they used to say back then was like, you don't say that kind of stuff now.
You get sued.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
You can't say
You
that
really
stuff.
see how racist stuff really was. Like the stuff we call racist, like no, these people was in your face racist.
Really racist and homophobic too. The stuff they used to say back then.
Super homophobic.
Hit that like and subscribe button. I know.
Yes, baby.
Reminder. Thank you. I love the Golden Girls. Maude was funny. Yeah.
I love Golden Girls. Picture it, Cicely. 1912.
You're making it up, Ma. So what?
I loved B. Arthur. She had the best dry wit humor ever.
Yeah,
B. Arthur was not giving it to the girls. She was like, man. Talk about RBF. That she's the epitome of RBF.
And I love the Blanche's was it passive aggressive type of shade, and then you had Betty White who was super passive, but when you sit there about like, I can't believe you said that.
I'm Blanche all day long.
I love Betty White.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Designing Women was my shit too. Designing Women was
that was
my
a good show.
Shit.
That was really, really good.
Delta Burke. I used to love me some Delta Burke. What's happening? Raj and Rerun.
I used to watch the old shows because they would come on Nick at Night. I used to love Green Acres. Y'all, I wanted to name my daughter Jaja after the Gabor sisters, but I felt she need, she gonna need a job one day, so I won't be able to name her Jaja. That'll be her nickname.
So funny, Ples. The person I'm dating name is Jaja. She was named after Jaja Gabor.
That's
wow.
Her name is Jaja, but
I
call her Z, but it's Jaja.
Love Jaja and Eva Gabor. I used to watch Green Acres, Mr. Ed, Dick Van Dyke Show,
Alice,
and
Mary
Get
Tyler
Smart.
Moore.
I used to love Get Smart, and my mama hated it because she liked Dragnet. She liked serious stuff, and I didn't. I like Get Smart because he was funny and he had the shoe phone.
I Dream of
Smart was
Jeannie.
good. Yeah,
I Dream of Jeannie.
That was another good one. All right, y'all. We're gonna Sanford and Son. When I was little, preschool days and stuff, and I used to stay home and watch that stuff. And Sesame Street was so good back then. I don't know what the hell it's turned into now, but it was really good back then.
Yes.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Monica, you know what I said last with these elections, this last election cycle? We need to bring back Schoolhouse Rock because you can tell these children didn't grow up, and not even just the children.
Yeah.
Some of the old people ain't never heard I'm Just a Bill on Capitol Hill. They don't know how nothing works in Washington.
No, those shows were so educational but good. I mean, I don't know. Why can't we go back to rhyming?
Fraggle Rock? Did y'all
I
watch
did.
Fraggle
I used to love Fraggle Rock. Okay, don't get me started. I used to love Fraggle Rock. No, it wasn't Simon and Simon. I remember they were not my favorites, but I used to watch them. It wasn't Barnaby Miller either.
Let me go back. Underdog. Who used to watch Underdog?
I never heard of that. What's that?
Me. I used to watch Bullwinkle, and I used to watch Gumby. I used to watch Gumby too. Bullwinkle. That was all my ish back in the day.
But I used to love the Good Times because when we lived in the projects, I said, Dig, their hallways look just like ours, piss and everything.
Marcella, you so funny. Good Times used to warm my heart. You just felt like you were part of the family,
And then we get beatings like that for real when James was going to whip James.
My daddy looks just like James Amos.
For real?
And he hates
he's
that.
Still alive, right?
Yeah, John Amos said, my dad hates when we say that. Like, you look just like your daddy. When he was younger and older, they look like
Wow. Good looking man. Very good looking man. What's happening now? What's happening and what's happening now? They both were good, right? Yeah. Raj and Dwayne.
I couldn't stand his wife, though. I don't know.
What's happening now?
And what her name? Anna Marie.
I thought she was funny.
She's all right.
Sister McGee, thank you so much for the super chat. Do y'all remember Kid and Play cartoon? When that cartoon? No, I don't remember that.
Do y'all remember C Bear and Jamal? C Bear and Jamal.
Oh, Yogi was my stuff. I watch all the old school cartoons. Don't give me that new stuff, because that new stuff is demonic. I don't know. Y'all got your kids watching that stuff now.
It's horrible.
See, I just watched all the real old stuff, like the Looney Tunes. And when you talk about racist, Looney Tunes was racist as hell.
They were.
The grandma with Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird is my favorite, but grandma was racist as I don't know what. As much as I love Foghorn Leghorn, he was racist. But I loved Scooby Doo. Was probably my favorite, and I hated it because I started watching it once my nieces started, getting to cartoon age, and I could hear the differences in the voices, and I couldn't watch it anymore. I'm like, oh my God, that ain't Scooby. That ain't what he sounds like, because I could tell the voice actors had changed. But I liked when they used to do the movies with not Vincent Van Gogh, but what was his name? The old man who would do all the horror movies for like Alfred Hitchcock. They started using his voice.
Kasem. You talking about Casey Kasem?
No, he did game shows.
Yeah, but he was on Scooby Doo. I don't even remember.
No, but he didn't do like the hard. He didn't do like the hard hitting.
Oh,
yeah, he would do it like when he would send. He would be the one he would do the voice to send the kids out to look for the mysteries. Vincent Price, that's what it was. I'm talking about Vincent Van Gogh.
Vincent Price.
I mixed him up.
Vincent Price. Oh, I'm sorry. was going to get that super chat. I'm so sorry. I think that was Ron now. My apologies.
The stream
here it
knocked
is. I'm
me
sorry.
all the way out.
It knocked me out
Yeah,
twice.
it's been doing it.
It's
Did do
Streamyard's
that.
acting up. Yeah, that's why I wanted to hop off of here.
There's
but Ron, now,
another
thank
one.
you.
Yeah.
What?
It's called
Schoolhouse Rock?
No, of a streaming service called Melon. It's pretty good.
Oh, really? Does it work with YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It works with YouTube.
Oh,
I used it
okay.
once on one of my live
Oh,
streams. And you only can have, because you only do one call at a time. It's good for it because you only can have 6 people.
Oh, okay.
So we're
Ron,
perfect.
now, thank you for the super chat. Schoolhouse Rock is on Disney.
Disney
Thank
Plus.
you for the info. Magic School Bus was another good one. No, it wasn't Moonlighting. It wasn't Remington Steele. It wasn't. Was another one I had.
You
on the
know,
screen.
somebody said something in the chat, but I don't know if y'all ever thought of it. So one day I was, on some libations, and I was watching Flintstones, and if you notice, wasn't no black people in the past, and if you notice on Jetsons, wasn't no black people in the future. Now where the hell was we? I just got where was that?
We wasn't nowhere because on the Jetsons they had a robot for the maid. We couldn't even be the maid.
I mean, damn! I was like, so they just extinct us? I mean, what happened?
Well, according to the Caucasian, they say that we came from monkeys. So they was trying to run with that. So in the past, we weren't there. We were animals. And in the future, they got rid of us.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that a...
I love the Flintstones because I love Pebbles and Bam Bam. Bam Bam.
They didn't say
Wow, that's
nothing.
good to know, Bishop. I didn't know that. That's pretty deep. Wow, sad. Really, really sad.
But I'm glad Jane kept snatching his money. That was a good one. But you notice, in the future they was trying to push that women couldn't drive.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, y'all. I'm determined to find the name of this show, and I'm gonna hunt it down and let you guys know.
Yeah.
I want y'all to have a good evening. Schoolboy, where can they find you?
You can find me over on my channel at school_boy and on Twitter underneath the same handle at school_boy. And you can find me on Instagram, Fulalan over there at school_boy_2021.
Bishop, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube at The Bishop, where LaToya Forever and her husband, they will not be talked about. We will leave them in the past, and we hope that they never show up again.
We don't care
I hope we have to ever talk about them again after this fashion, horror fashion.
Yeah, me too.
God.
Marcelo, where can they find? I'm sorry, Bishop.
Oh, Twittergram. You can find me at Bishop Red Pill. Sorry.
No worries.
You can find me on the Real Housewives discussion on Facebook, and you can find me on Speak with Your Girl Marcella on YouTube, and you can find me here telling y'all to hit the like button, please. Show the love.
Thank you. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like button. Plez, where can they find you?
Hey, y'all can find me over on Instagram at scared_of_beautiful. And here, my YouTube channel, it is called Scared of Beautiful, just spaces, no periods.
All right. I want to acknowledge a super chat from Dion Kidd. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Love the show. The Nanny was my favorite. I couldn't get into that. I didn't really like the Nanny too much.
I love the Nanny.
She was kind of annoying to me, but she looked good. She still looks the same. She looks amazing.
Yeah, Fran Drescher.
That voice. Ooh.
Yeah, her voice is super annoying.
Asata, thank you so much for the super sticker. I love Saved by the Bell too. Yeah, that was a big time show. Yogi Bear. Yeah, memories.
Yeah.
Bad Albert. No, it wasn't Remington Steele, but that was a good show. Okay, y'all can find me here on YouTube. I urge you to subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell. Bang it. Bang. All right. Not gang bang, but just bang it. Stupid. Teacups, thank you for tuning in tonight. We love you all. Mods, I know it was a rough night. Mods, I need y'all to DM me. Please, all the mods, if you're still on, please send me a DM so I can add you to the group chat so we can just establish some guidelines and that kind of thing for all the, the mods coming in. But thank you for holding down the chat. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a Cash App, thank you for helping us keep the lights on. We really, really appreciate it. And I want y'all to stay safe, be blessed. We'll be back here tomorrow night, same time, same
Monica,
place.
when you get that 100,000 subscriber, tell me who it is so we can Cash App them $200 from me. We need 100,000.
Okay.
Whoever hits that 100,000 is a giveaway.
Can I unsubscribe and then subscribe back to get?
Hell no.
You so crazy. You so damn crazy.
I was thinking the
y'all
same
heard
thing
that.
too.
Y'all heard that. That's very generous of you, Marcella. The 100K subscriber.
Y'all get y'all friends to subscribe, and whoever it might be, you can get 100. She can get 100. And I
don't be lying.
No, baby, I ain't gotta lie, honey, because I'm about
No,
to.
I'm talking about them. The person that hits don't be lying for your friends, okay? So y'all can
No,
scam and
Monica
shit.
know who it is. She'll know who her 100,000 subscriber is, and I promise you, I'll Cash App Monica the money today or whenever she tell me she get it. We giving a giveaway at All About That Tea. $200, honey.
Extremely generous of you, Marcella.
Go.
Y'all heard that? Marcella
She's a
is giving away
generous
cash. She really is. She's a beautiful spirit and wonderful person. All right, we're gonna do big.
Gonna come up. Damn,
we're gonna do a big though. I'm gonna have people calling in. Y'all gonna actually get to hear from friends and family.
Yeah.
What?
Friends and family. I'm gonna have friends and family calling in, huh? Marcella,
Get
what
your
you
friends
said?
to subscribe. Is a giveaway. Let's get to that 100,000. Come on now.
100,000.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right, y'all. Same time, same place tomorrow night. And if you have any thoughts of what that show may be, DM me what you think it might be, because it's bothering me and I want to watch it because it was such a good show. Bye, everyone. Bye.